Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back to another DMing Hadley game. I'm very excited because during this game, I'm going to make Ativa Panic cry. It's gonna be, it is the height of my sadistic powers, and I cannot wait to employ them. Yeah, it's gonna be phenomenal. Yes, welcome back to Demon Handling Games. Today we're playing Assault on Ravenloft, this is the season finale. So y'all gonna take some good cleanse- cleansing breaths.
You actually
We'll
are gonna make me cry.
we'll stretch for everybody. Because y'all gonna need that finale energy. It is season 2, episode 15. And let's see, this one I'm calling those we left behind. Season 2, episode 15. Those we left behind. So I'm really looking forward to how this goes. Um, I love it when your mouth hangs open like that. So excited. Nah, you can infer a lot of things. I learned from my high school English teacher that you can read whatever the fuck you want into something if you're bold enough. Um, but Yeah, so we're gonna do things a little differently. I know everyone is sitting here biting their nails, waiting for the round robin. I know that that's the just well out there on the other side of the proverbial screen, on the other side of the veil. They're chomping at the bit. But we got to do something a little different. We're gonna do a little bit of a prologue here, and I'm just gonna stop locating and get right to it. Ativa,
Yes. Yes.
did were you ready to be singled out before the game even started?
I should have seen it coming, to be honest. I should have, but
Okay.
but I did my like pregame ritual, so like my reaction time's a little slow too.
Good. Because you're gonna need to process what's happening.
Fuck.
Um, because when last we saw Svetlana, she and her compatriots were rushing into a battle against Halas Slizard, and as she turned into Rage Sveti and rushed onto the battlefield just before she was able to get to Hollis. The party witnessed her
Great.
and not there anymore. So let's start with a dexterity saving throw, please.
Great. That's actually, you know what? That's fair. I'm using a new D20 today.
Okay.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay. As you look ahead, you see Hollis. He has a flaming sword raised to the sky, and has conjured down just a barrage of meteors. And as you rush towards him, you look ahead, and suddenly there's just darkness. And as you reflexively tumble into this animalistic pose, your nails scrape against something. You can almost see sparks coming off of them as they dig into this material darkness. Can I get a perception check from you, please? You're in your beast form, so I think you have advantage on this check.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I don't know if my character sheet is in beast form right now. 13.
Not great.
Not great.
Not great.
Not
Uh,
great. The other one was an 11. So.
yeah, as you stand up, you're just shrouded in darkness. You can sort of see yourself, but looking out, it's it's disturbing. What do you do?
Well, I did see Halas as I was coming in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm probably gonna just stop dead in my tracks, um, and yell just into the darkness.
Okay.
You're cheating!
There's no echo and there's no reply. What do you do?
Um, is it just like absolute darkness? So like even with my dark vision, I don't see anything
Yeah. Yeah,
around.
yeah. It's sort of a void space. Just to give you a sense, like just in every direction, there's nothing to really gauge.
Okay, can I like try and perceive magical energy around me?
Yeah, yeah. I think that that's a good thing. Do you have detect magic? Or are you
I was
just
just
try
gonna
and
do
like tune
like an
in?
arcana,
Do
but
an Arcana check for me.
yeah, I might have to. No, wait, with the barbarian trait, I might have the detect magic. I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay.
So, and I have advantage. So that's 17.
17 children. 17.
17. The other one would have been a 12.
Everything about this place is magic. There's no question to it. You think for a moment, you sort of go through your head, you're like, okay, plenty of people can trap someone in an extra dimensional plane, right? Maze? You could be maze. You could be caught in a maze.
So I do have magical awareness
Uh-huh.
that I can use. Um, but you said it's like all magic. This would just open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic.
Oh,
Or I would
well,
know the location of like a spell or magic item. So no, if the whole area is magic, never mind.
I mean, the concentration of magic is not insignificant here. It is dense, one might say rife even, with magic. And then you hear a sound off in the distance. It's subtle. It's sort of like a scraping jump, and then another, and then you hear a soft clicking sound, and it stops.
Um, can I
And
tell what direction the sound is coming from?
yeah, it's coming from right in front of you. And as you look out, you begin to see a soft glow of purple. And
What is happening right now?
Holy
as
shit.
you hear the fluttering of feathers, you look out and you can begin to see the ethereal form. It looks very much like a woman standing in the distance, striding towards you
Uh,
through the darkness. And yeah. Can I get a history check?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just fucking with you. You do not need to roll a history check.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. I'm gonna start walking towards it, but like apprehensively,
yeah,
but also with my head because like if I'm in hybrid form, my head's gonna be kind of tilted like a puppy that's like, what the fuck?
yeah. I
Stop.
yeah. I
Stop.
yeah.
What is happening?
That's a great.
Hello?
Oh,
Who are you?
yeah, Pix. You
You haven't been able to hear me this entire time?
not at all.
I
Not once.
know.
There's not a sound.
Oh, me?
Oh.
Just all the way here. Boy, are my arms tired. And she points to her extremely muscular arms.
um. A.
Don't remember
Uh.
Ah, ah, shock
Glenn.
rushing through my body.
Yeah, so Glenn, as you look out, you can see Svetlana in a hybrid form. No platform shoes, no headband. But you can see them in this
And my eyes are
quasi
brown now.
werewolf like state. Deep brown eyes, and um, yeah, they're still sort of in that hybrid doggo form.
G- g- wait, Glint?
And then Glint gives her the biggest hug. And it's a lot stronger than you remember.
That's for sure.
What is happening right now?
That's I'm gonna take that in canon.
Yeah, da. Da. That's why the accent was there. Yeah, I get like in feeling the embrace, Svetlana definitely just doesn't even start to wail, but like just streams and streams and streams of bloody tears are coming out of her face holes. Um, and yeah, just what is why are you here? What is going on?
As you ask that question, you can see a swirl of black feathers. And as they sort of tighten in around the two of you and then just collapse with a puff, you hear the sound of high heel shoes clicking towards you. And still embraced, the two of you look up and you see a tall, lean, gray skinned woman. She is wearing a black dress with large feathered shoulder epaulets and black lipstick, her hair long and black with faint lines of silver in it. And as you look up, you see the visage of the Raven Queen. I don't know if Svetlana has had the pleasure of meeting her eminence.
No, but I do think that looking up and seeing such like a beautiful woman and then seeing Glint standing in front of me too, I would untransform. And also probably be
Oh, are you
like,
saying Glint's not a beautiful woman?
no, that's what I'm saying, like seeing seeing that you're all in like beautiful female form.
No, don't worry. I'm good. You're good.
And so I would unhybrid, probably still in Glint's arms, so become a lot sexier. But I'll then look down at my feet and do the like awkward schoolgirl, like rubbing toes on calf, like fuck.
Oh, you don't need to be shy. It's just the Raven Queen.
There's a you see her lip curl just a little bit as she smiles wryly at you, and she says, "You hear without her mouth moving, you just sort of hear emanating from around you. You have no reason to fear me, but I appreciate your demeanor."
And then she takes Svetlana's hands and starts shaking them up and down, and she goes, "This is my best friend I was telling you all about."
And now she smiles more fully, and she says,
Svetlana, this is the Raven Queen. Raven Queen, this is Svetlana.
"Svetlana, I understand that you are aiding one of my adherents in a very important endeavor."
I mean, I really thought he was aiding me. I
There's
technically
a
I was.
soft chuckle sort of from everywhere.
And I'm just, I mean, well, it just technically I was here first. But
Zero has been here forever.
you know, and I'm sorry, I just cannot help the observation, but your employees seem a lot happier than you are.
I suffer in many ways. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
I look down at my feet and I say, "Da, I can understand that a little bit." Um, well, da. So we are trying to destroy Strahd. We have, we have, we have been a little caught up in this really crazy side quest type thing. Um, it is an honor to meet you, though. You know, Zero talks very highly of you, and Glint always talked very high. How are you here?
I am.
No, not you. Sorry, not
Oh,
you.
well, then
And
you
then
should
she
be
looks over
specific
at
about
Glint.
who.
And then she looks over at Glint.
And Glint goes, she like looks behind her and then she points at herself and she's like, "Me? Oh, well, actually, I've been looking everywhere for you, but I decided that the easiest way to find you would be if I just stop looking and, you know, have a favor done for me."
Ah, that seems helpful. Favors. I just can't believe that nobody ever told me you were still alive, like alive, and around and happy.
And then she tilts her head and like she seems not as like thrilled at that because she's like, "Wait a minute, but I just told you I was going to be leaving through a door."
A door,
Yeah, like walking into another room.
but it was a completely different world. You were gone for so long, and then I was gone, and then I was here, and I don't even have Rasputin. I was just talking about this earlier, actually.
And she covers her mouth and she's like, "No."
Nah. And all I want to do is just rip Strahd to shreds with my bare hands. And we are
And
all
you,
caught up with this Hellas guy,
and she nods and she goes, "You've been trying to do this for a long time, so it's not going well."
it's not going very well, no.
And then she cracks her knuckles and she goes, "Got room for one more?"
and Svetlana's face just like brightens up. Her face is also just like completely smeared with blood at this point. Um, so she's just like, "Oh, for you, of always, I'll kick one of them out if I have to." And yeah, oh my gosh. Hi, Vix.
I miss you. I miss you so much.
so much. Ah, it's so good to hear your voice.
The Mercenary Guild reunion.
So great.
Told you so.
You got a 2-for-1. You got Haven too.
But it's not hard to make me cry, so that really doesn't count.
That's how I like my women.
First of all, tears have not actually come out yet. So.
It's been such a long time.
I know.
I smell denial.
Oh my god. So many feelings. So many. My cheeks hurt.
I'm actually shaking right now.
Yeah, I've had chills this whole time, so I'm a little holding back myself. So.
Hadley, what the heck, Hadley? Is this why you've been avoiding me so that you wouldn't spill the beans?
No, I've done nothing to avoid you, and I don't have to. I know where my beans are at all times, and I do not spill them.
You don't ever spill the beans or get them stuck in your beard?
No.
Okay.
The
Okay.
beans, I
Sound disgusting.
as the proverbially give her the beans.
Bean Beard Daddy.
Gross-a-rooney.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
For the record, I won't ever pick beans out of your beard. I'm
That's
sorry.
Thank you for never saying anything like that ever again.
They're just little snacks for later.
Ew, stop.
Bad.
Stop.
You guys are doing this. I'm not in charge of these things. Yeah.
She's doing it. We're doing nothing.
So.
See the guy you're gonna kick out.
That's.
Honestly,
No, I was only two.
honestly, Near-Scene is definitely on my shit list right now. So,
yeah, as the two of you celebrate your reunion, you begin to hear the fluttering of wings and clicking of ravens' beaks in the distance. And as you are sort of face to face with one another in this darkness, you can see glint as their name would suggest, shimmering in the in this darkness. And as these feathers swirl around the two of you, there's sort of a snap. And suddenly the two of you are standing in an open, grassy field. It's lined with cypress trees. Above you is the sun behind clouds in mid-afternoon. Above you is a swirling storm, crackling with electricity. To Glenn, this one's probably pretty exciting. Actually, for both of you as players, you look over, you see a kraken having knocked down a couple of trees, and sitting there with one big bugle eye staring at the party here. And you all see one another. You are all standing on this battlefield, and specifically Svetlana, as you look around, you see a spot in the grass just behind where you ceased to sort of exist perspective-wise, and you can see blackened ground there. The grass has been struck by lightning multiple times. You can see as you look up this storm cloud, but you don't see Hallis anywhere. And that's where we're going to transition to our round robin. So, during the round robin, we like to do 4 distinct things. The first thing we do is introduce ourselves. The second thing we do is share with one another and the world our pronouns. The third thing we do is introduce our characters. And the fourth and final thing we do is offer a vivid, aesthetic description of those characters so that they may live in each and every one of our brain holes. Because I like to vividly hallucinate with my friends on the internet for 2 to 3 hours at a time, 7 days a week, often multiple times per day, and today is no different. So without further ado, welcome back to the table. Pix and Pixels, everybody. Pix, take it away and show the folks at home how it's done.
So as you heard, my name is Pix and Pixels, but you can call me Pix or Pixie for short. You can also call me Pixie Pie, which is a relatively new one for most people here. But tonight, I'm going to be playing Glint, as you could already get by the intro. And Glint is a magical psycho mime girl with ties to the Raven Queen. She's a fallen Kalishtar grave cleric who really loves shiny things. She's about... How tall would she be at this point?
She's probably the same height. She's just buff. She's just a little tougher than she used to be.
Yeah, she used to be like a little wiry thing, but now she got muscles.
Yeah.
She's about 5'5". She has angry fuchsia eyes and pale, nearly white skin. Her mime makeup, which she does all by herself, making her face look even paler. She's not a social lass, at least she used to be this way, until she made a couple of new friends along the way. And her description of her clothing, I will give to you as soon as I get to
As soon as I dig that out of the Google Docs.
Yeah. So she's got her full mime makeup. And then she's also got her sparkly jet black moonbeam dress with raven feathers lining the bottom and neckline, and poofy shouldered sleeves that have become taut at her upper arm and extend past her hands and overlap her fingers somewhat. She's adorned with a silvery tiara centered on her forehead with a raven's eye as the central gem. She's also never without that extremely radiant diamond necklace, only it seems to be a phantasmal version, appearing like a tesseract as it rotates without a string to anchor it. And of course, her signature moonsicle, which used to be a pink metal moon-shaped blade with a spike through it, has now transformed into a nasty, wicked-looking, shiny silver moonsicle adorned with black trimmings of ravens and fancy designs. She's a raring for battle.
Here's another quick question. Is she still incorporeal?
No. She's reborn.
It's a pretty important point, because when last we saw Glint...
Oh yeah, I forgot to completely glossed over the fact that she... Go ahead, you can say.
That she had given up her body to bring Sehanine back, and then existed as somewhat of a specter, a ghost, as it were.
Phantom Glint.
Yes, a phantasmal version of herself. Yeah. Back to the body, baby.
She was granted a boon from the Raven Queen for her service.
Because she's such a good girl.
She is such a good girl.
I know.
What's funny is she started off as like chaotic evil, maybe not chaotic evil, chaotic neutral, probably. And I think Svetlana really changed her.
Yeah, the irony of a chaotic evil character driving you towards lawful goodness.
But I think that Glint also changed Svetlana.
Yeah, without a doubt.
She didn't really have friends.
I'm definitely a lot nicer to people now, for sure. To some people.
Some people.
And Glint's like, wish I could have seen that.
Yep. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Pix. I'm glad to have you back at the table. What a phenomenal thing.
It's great to be back.
Excellent. Xander, Take it away, buddy. It's a hard act to follow.
Hold on, I have to scroll back to read
Yeah,
the beginning of
You
this.
got it. I believe this. You're poised for it. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's the last episode, so it's just a really big one.
Gross. You meant the introduction. Oh. Sorry.
A daddy's girl with her mind unfurled, she wants to prove her worth with her great sword of massive girth. To gain daddy's approval, she can't afford to be frugal, yet she's a black armored beauty, but just a plain cutie patootie. Touting the spine of a unicorn, beneath her armor, she's quite the charmer. The busty beauty, though she's quite scrolling. Moody, never seen Clover, currently covered in bloodied black armor, touting the spine of a unicorn that she had previously summoned and ripped out as her great sword packed weapon. I think I'll leave certain details out because I feel it's important for you as someone attuned to the Raven Queen to find them out. Maybe Zero will just kind of let you in on certain things, but there will be issues that it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Aesthetically as well. Do we see?
Just black arm. Yeah.
Do we see
kind of,
the glow of the eye behind the armor?
I think so. I think it's kind of one of those anime things where you got like the one blue light, and then you got like, yeah.
Okay.
But you don't know. It could just be like part of the spell or something.
Maybe.
It's my uncle.
Beautiful. Thanks, Xander. Jimbo.
Hi, I'm Jimbo, he, him pronouns. Today I play Zero, an avatar of death. Zero stands exactly 5 feet tall. As mandated, Zero wears all black, a cloak and a pair of black knickerbockers held up by suspenders. They dislike wearing shoes of any kind or any other clothes. It is of importance to note the amulet of the Mistress of Darkness, the Raven Queen, that is embedded mostly into their chest, and the skull that they wear is a mask, which looks like that of a shrunken Tarrasque. Black curls sneak out here and there from under their hood and mask, and Zero's eyes are the darkness of an empty eternity.
Love him. Thanks, Jimbo. Tiva Panic.
Hello. I am Ativa Panic, as previously stated. I use it, that's pronouns, but I'm also not really picky. I guess, as Jimbo usually states, I technically use I, me pronouns.
I, me, this bitch.
This bitch over here, or what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, today I am going to be playing Svetlana Ivanova-Strad. Still kind of in shock. So like, yeah, she's great. I have actually two pieces of art to share.
Give us
with her
that
aesthetic
good.
description. So give me one sec here. But so currently right now, since she is not transformed, this is kind of what she looks like. She's got very, very long, except for minus the circlet on her head. That's right, minus the circlet. But she's got very long raven black hair. She's pretty pale and gaunt, for she is a Dhampir, like in vampire hybrid science experiment. But also recently I had a friend who drew Svetlana in her hybrid form. And that is Svetlana.
Pretty fucking dope. I mean, so dope.
In her hybrid form.
I love them both. I really love them both so much.
He's very good at monsters. So yeah, that's Svetlana. And I feel like I've emotionally cried once already, but no tears came from the player's eyes, just from my eyes. So we'll just see how the rest of the afternoon goes.
Should be pretty interesting. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't think that. Yeah, I do love that. I don't think that if I killed Svetlana right now, it would make Ativa cry as much as it would just inspire her to get up and drive to Tucson and kill me in response.
No,
Um,
no. I would pretend that everything is totally fine. And then the first day you spend here in Portland would be the last day you spend on Earth. It would be fine.
sounds reasonable. I couldn't fault you for that. That sounds appropriate even. Beautiful.
I would also cry.
Yeah. Well, after the killing, because then you'd have a whole lot of man to try and get rid of, and that's it's a real devastating sensation. And you're like, damn, even chopped up, this guy weighs a lot. Um, Beautiful. Thanks, Ativa. John. Oh God. Oh, oh God. He can't find his D. Oh God.
I'm here. Sorry.
There he
I
is. There he is.
I'm on the phone and I using my mobile and had to change 4 screens. John, he, him. Today I'm playing Adeldrilda, Ruzo, Saxahollern, Common Heart. She originally from Waterdeep. She was murdered at the age of 13. She is a reborn in the image and likeness of her patron Stitch, in spiritual likeness in any case. So she is generally kind of true neutral, leaning towards neutral evil. She stands about 5 feet tall, platinum blonde hair, wears mostly black. Prior to this fight, I think she changed into a red blouse and black slacks, which turns into her black plated chitinous armor when she fights, with a hand and a half black sword called Ongfell, with a big sharp claw at the pommel, and it appears to bleed black blood that never drips off. And she carries a glowing black magical shield that kind of like sheds magical energy when it is struck. She likes to get up front and fight directly with a very high AC, or summon little dirty things from dark ends of the multiverse to mix it up in person as well. And that's Adele.
Beautiful. Love it. Fantastic. All right, Crow Man, do the thing.
It's my turn. Okay. Well, anyways, Crowman, go by he, him. And I'll be playing Northern Mag today. Because Northern Mag, a very human, more or less a young man, 5'11" and tall. He was born a lion. He was abandoned by his mother. He was taken care of by his father, and he and the two of them together just decided to have different voyages in different sailor ships across the islands and across the sea for many years, up until Nolan decided to embark on be part of another crew of his own volition just to explore the world. He made many friends and also, encountered many sights. One of them happened to be a battle between a bronze dragon and sea monsters, one in which he fell to the sea, and due to some accidents, let's just say he unlocked some magical potential. Once that happened, well, he had to learn a way how to control it. And the best way he had, the best way he was able to find a way to even do that, I say find way too many ways, was in a monastic temple. He learned martial arts. He learned multiple ways of how to control his magic. He learned new skills, and he even got a hand of some interesting artifacts in there. And then he set out once again into adventure in the world to see what he could offer to him as he followed the breeze of the sea. That ended with him joining the mercenary guild, and that also ended with him just in a new personal quest, as he the same monastic temple on the Dragonspire Islands just got destroyed the captain, that's who found the place because he invaded Noller's mind. Then he chased the captain, lost an arm, fought the captain once again, which it will be the third time by now. And well, he managed to steal his ship, which is still just stranded in the middle of a forest. And now he's also in a quest to, well, help the people that he has found in the midst of Ravenloft. And so he's here. Now, how he looks physically, well, it's not colored, but I do have some art of him. Let's see, does this work? Yes, I think it will good. That will be basically him. Only that the pants will be black, the boots too, and the half coat will be blue, and also will the headscarf also will be blue. And also maybe this little cloth piece belt sash. Yeah. I didn't have it work, but that will be it.
Beautiful.
That is him.
Lovely. Very nice. Very nice.
Your art's gotten a lot better over the years, dude.
Seen it.
It used to be a lot better. I haven't drawn anything in a while.
It's a frangible talent.
Mm.
The more you practice,
Lord knows my drawing supplies have sat over there in that corner for, gosh, since they were in the box before I moved here.
Xander, when I get out to New York, I'll flog you thoroughly, and we'll get you back on your.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say draw me like one of your French girls.
I'll do that too. Yeah, boy, who have I?
Paint me green over here.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. I've almost seen all of you at this point. I gotta go visit Pix in the fall, and I gotta get down to see Rob at some point, maybe in 2023.
I mean, if you are ready to come to Chile,
I am.
Go ahead.
I'm honestly always ready in my soul. It's just it's a matter of more kind of a matter of finances. It's more just a matter.
We are
of making
all going to Chile with you then.
Then everyone get in the truck because that's literally what I'm gonna do is get a big old SUV and truck my happy ass down through Mexico.
No. Please go on a plane. Avoid the places of Central America at all costs.
No,
what you want to do is you want to stop in like every small town.
Yeah, we're gonna drive
through.
carry
all your cash openly.
Honestly, though, no, wait. Honestly, if Hadley and John are on this road trip, I would feel comfortable driving through Central America.
Yeah, I mean,
you vastly underestimate the power of many guns.
Oh God, that's I mean,
guns.
All right. We get it. All right. And I'm DMing Hadley.
Who?
He, him pronouns.
Never heard of him.
Here about 65% of your DMing needs. And as you guys look out, there's a bit of a calm. There's a bit of a calm over the scene, and as you look out, Haven, did you want to do your thing? Okay, I guess you can do your thing.
I think that might be a good idea.
Okay.
So I'm Haven. I have hungover pronouns and
fucked/up.
That's the one. So just that little heads up for literally everybody. I am playing Asuna, a kitsune sorcerer. And so I'm just gonna kind of like get into things. She has currently, it looks like when she's cast black armor on herself, it kind of looked like she put on like a scaly cat suit. A little shiny, but like very skin tight, like stuck to her body. She's also wearing a mithril dress, very tight also to her body. And she had no tail but had ears prior to this, I believe. Maybe had a tail. I can't remember. But
It was
she
it was probably just one of the butt plug tails.
probably that makes sense. And she kind of looks around as Halaz disappears, and she looks down and she kind of starts to laugh. And her hair begins to grow longer, her ears get just a little bit bigger, and multiple tails start to unfurl from behind her until there are 9 huge flowing tails, nearly as big as her own body.
And then one small one with the.
And she looks back at you guys and kind of smirks to herself. You know, I've been here for a really long time, and just like all the others, I thought that all of you were just going to end up part of the scenery, you know? But watching you guys all break down so quickly after you had your things taken from you, I somehow expected both more and less from each and every single one of you. And then after all of the fuck ups and stupid fucking decisions, you still end up proving yourselves the strongest to enter my realm in centuries since really Halaz himself arrived. And then as I say this, he shows back up.
Yeah, as you guys look, as they gesture, you look back up the ruined stairs, and you see Hallas, and he is. I came to the terrible conclusion that without his armor, he looks a lot like the fucking guy Adam Driver from the Star Wars movie where he's just got like the black pants.
I hate it.
Muscle. I know, I hate it too. I hate it so much. I was like, fuck.
I hate it.
I hate it a lot. He is more
That's my dad.
muscular. He still has his sort of elk-like, heavily horned, bestial helm on. And gross, and has his still flaming sword over his shoulder. He is literally steaming. You can see moisture rising up from his glistening, rippling body, and across it you can see thick, dark veins just pumping into his body. And he looks down from atop these ruined stairs, and he says, "My love, perhaps it is time we are freed of this place." And let's roll for initiative.
Also, how far is Glint from
You're about
the two?
yeah, you're about 15 feet away from this this kitsune person.
She looks at Svetlana, and then she turns towards the kitsune and Strahd, and she's like,
no Strahd, just Hollis.
"Oh, like
Oh no, that cut out.
dang it! Is it not picking me
Oh,
up?
turn off your noise cancellation.
Where is it?
Under your little hamburger sandwich.
Thank you.
3 dot more options, audio, and turn off. It's so. I appreciate that if you're in like a meeting, it's helpful to not have noise in the background. But every time someone does a voice or Foley work, it cuts it
Okay.
right out.
So, okay, thank you. So she's like, "Who the hell are you?"
Let's go down this line. of initiative. Who's on first? Svetlana's on first.
24.
Anybody doing better than 24?
Well, let me see. Scully,
Come on.
I'm gonna use that D8 that you gave me the other time. Can I use that?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great application for that.
Whoa! I got 23.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I with the total, that is for me 19.
Okay. So we got Sveti with a 24. We've got Pix with a 23, or excuse me, Glint with a 23.
Thank you.
Yep. Anybody gonna beat a 19?
I had a 19.
Roll off.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I had an 18. Never mind.
Oh, then Noller. With a 19. Narasine with an 18. Who's next? Come on. Come on. 17, 16, 15. There's
14 for 0.
0 with a 14. Okay.
13 for Adele.
13 for Adele. Okay. Can I get a roll off from Narasine and Asana, please?
Sorry, one more time. I got a
Just a
important-
straight D20 check, please.
Okay,
17.
13.
Okay. So Narasine is going to go just before Asana.
Also, so he's still dad, even though now he's Adam Driver.
Yeah,
which is
100%.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Which in itself is unfortunate, and I think deep down she also knew all along as his now daughter, but it's also kind of like she's like, we've talked about this. We gotta do something about all of that.
I mean, his wishes were made pretty clear.
No, okay. So then in that case,
yeah.
I would my viewpoint per that would now view Asana as basically above him.
Better than that, buddy. Better. How about a wisdom?
on
How
the
about a
same-
wisdom and or Constitution saving throw, please?
Do I just choose the one that's worse?
It's up to you. I'm gonna let you wrestle with this.
So I guess what is I want to ask what it's for, because I guess that would inform it.
The ping pong game, the 32,000 ping pong games going on inside your head right now.
Oh, that's Constitution then, because that natural 20.
Okay. It doesn't hurt. It's not going to change your disposition. But suddenly you see Asana as Mama. And you can recall very clearly growing up with your brother Clover, and the happy family that the four of you were.
So I have effectively fueled my own demise. Okay, now this is
so it was you and your brother playing in the gardens, and your parents lovingly looking out over the two of you as you came of age. As your brother Clover came of age.
Cool. Taking it easy on both of them. Really just trying to prove my worth in battle. But no heavy killing strikes will be made.
I guess not. Sweet. This should be very, very interesting because Svetlana. You're first. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I just see cute little fox girl turn into evil fox woman, evil cat woman.
Foxy, yeah.
Halle Berry.
Halle
So-
Berry. That's
Okay.
very bad. I find that insulting personally, but
Well, I'm very insulted myself right now. So yeah, Halle Berry.
okay.
But I also did just untransform
That's
in
correct.
that other realm.
That's correct, yes.
And I'm assuming that uses up one of my transformations.
Well, you did transform and then you did turn back into a
Would you do that to
normal
me, Hadley?
normal
Why would
Sveti.
You're just, I see what it is that you were just now angry with me for missing.
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Well, how far away am I from Halas and Asuna?
Austin is about 15 feet away, just on the other side of this burned patch of grass and dirt. And then Hollis is a good 40 feet away, atop these ruined stairs that were beat to shit by meteors.
Okay, so I look at Glint and I say, okay, so she was not that mean a few hours ago.
Could have fooled me.
And that guy is the guy that is just completely straying us off our path of finding the bastard and fucking ripping him apart.
Hmm.
So
Oh, that's not Strahd?
no, no.
Sorry.
No, that is not
I
him.
forgot how much he triggers you. Sorry.
Anyway, so hold on. Asuna, listen, we don't need to do this foolishness. Look, you want out of here? We help you get out of here, and you let us be on our way so that we can go and destroy Strahd. I have no qualms with you. You are really cute in your fox form. I've got to say, this outfit is fucking killer. In fact, I would love it if you would recommend the person that gave you those shoes, because I need new shoes, because that little moron over there that your daughter calls Devin stole my fucking shoes. Don't
Devin
say a
shoes?
word near scene.
Oh.
Shut up.
You think
Anyway.
it was him. That's cute.
Asuna, look, I'm sure there's some reasoning we can reach. We don't have to fight each other. This is nonsense. This is what he wants, Asuna. This is what he wants. He right now is sitting in his palace laughing at all of us. What if we all laugh
I'm
at
pretty sure
him?
she's also laughing at us.
What if we all laugh at him?
I like laughing. Laughing's good.
By banding
Oh, you're
together
back.
and going and
You're
defeating
alive?
this man.
How?
Yeah, that's
This
true
monster.
too, because Glint, you remember Noller as well. Noller's over
Yeah.
there. Yeah, so
How
you're
you
just setting
alive?
eyes on
You
him.
got destroyed.
Glenn kind of tilts her head and she's like, "You missed the whole entrance that way." Okay.
That was just we were the only two people there, Glint.
And then she puts her finger up towards the foxy lady, and then she's like, "Hang on a second. Blah blah. I'm Glenn. I just came back from the spirit world. This is the Raven Queen." And then she goes over and she hugs Svetlana, and she's like, "Oh, I missed you so much." And then
Oh God.
Another one.
Here we go again.
and then she does a cartwheel, and then she does a cartwheel back over to you, and then
I will also say, Svetlana, this sensation is more than disorienting, because it's been nearly 2 years since you felt Glint's physical corporeal form. You saw her as a ghost briefly, but the sensation of tangible, like Glint there, is a bit much to carry.
My hairs are probably my shorter hairs are probably sticking up a little bit, and I'm just like, I missed you too. Right. So, look, Asuna, you seem like you like torturing people. I'm all for that. I'm all for that. That is why I want to go and torture the bastard.
I mean, I do want to get out of here. I've been here for so long. I'm so bored. I mean, it's been fun creating this world that like worships me and whatever, but I do want to leave. So what makes you think that you guys can get me out of here? Because I mean, I've been here a really long time. And do you think I haven't tried like everything?
No, I would assume you've tried everything, but we also have new perspectives here. Honestly, we're not 100% sure how we got here, but we had this tuning fork, and that did something. And you actually captured the man who has that tool. He's in your root system somewhere. By the way, great root system. I do like how you're not actually hurting the people, but also hurting the people. That is genius.
I disagree.
Noller, shut the fuck up. Would you let the grown-ups talk for a moment, please?
Yeah, my mom's having a conversation.
Listen, so look, we can get you guys out of here. I am sure of it. And listen, and look, you might have created this little bubble that worships you, but your little bubble is a speck inside of his giant bubble. And he controls everything around it. And are you okay with that? Because I'm not okay with that. I don't actually give a fuck who rules over Ravenloft. I just want that motherfucker dead.
Can't we all just get along over bloodshed like we used to?
Da. Clint has always got the right idea.
I don't know about that. I really don't.
Well,
What difference does it make to you?
you want to get out of here, right? That is your.
Will you
that is
settle
your-
for a cream pie?
Gross.
You've never had cream pie before?
Oh, moving right along.
No.
No, I haven't been to college yet.
Why?
Oh no.
That is sidebar conversation need to be had.
Like a coconut cream pie? Or a banana cream pie?
There it is.
What?
Are there banana people out there?
Have you ever had the banana coconut cream pie?
Where are these fruit people you speak
I'm
of?
missing something here.
Yes, you are. Anyways, Asuna, are we still gonna do this then, or are we just maybe try and figure things out?
Honestly, what is the benefit of battling us?
To prove our worth.
Is battling
Shut
us
up,
is
Nixon.
battling us going to get you out of this world?
You know, it could.
It seems to
I
me
don't
like
really
you've
have
tried
a lot
this.
of trust. I have a lot of trust issues.
Right, we only saved your life multiple times.
Same.
We have literally carried you like one of our own. We have protected you from what we thought was your enemy, even though he was your friend, and you were playing us. So really, here, who should have the trust issues? We've had your back, girl.
Don't forget the
Just a-
mind-boggling,
just a
the
real-
mind
just a real-
thieveling, the torture, the removal of body pieces, kind of.
We're somewhere in the 5th second of your turn. So
Of mine.
yeah.
Too much is fine.
Well, I do not want to fight you, Asuna. Like I will take the actions of
want
my
to-
turn to
do you-
just try and diplomatically solve this.
Do you want to ready an action?
You can
I
also
think that-
just
no, I
dodge.
think that if she's not listening to reason, then I would slowly start raging again.
Yeah, you're not getting anywhere. So I do think that's probably appropriate. That's a bonus action or an action? go back
That's a
into
bonus
that.
action, but
Okay.
I would start raging, and I guess just like the more she's not listening to reason, I would yeah, the claws would be getting bigger. I guess I might pounce on her next turn round, but I don't want to fight right now. I want to get to the bastard.
Okay.
That
Then
is reasonable.
yeah, Glint, what do you do as you look on and see Svetlana go into that hybrid rage form? And oh, I forgot. Will you roll me a d20, Svetlana?
Also, sorry if I said anything offensive.
Is this offensive?
That's it.
It doesn't compare to
No,
the things we've
no,
so
you're
far.
good. You're good.
Okay,
How's
okay.
that?
17.
17. I have a feeling that things are about to be very interesting here. Sweet. You're gonna take 5 psychic damage.
Fuck.
Uh,
Okay, but also
But-
as I take that
Yes.
5 psychic damage, a bolt of light shoots from the scar in my chest.
Okay.
And another creature that I can see. So I guess Asuna has to succeed Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn.
Hot.
Until my rage ends too, I can use this effect on each of my turns as bonus action.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
That is a very good question. With Wild Surge, the DC equals 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my Constitution modifier. So 8 plus. Where's my proficiency bonus?
It would be
It should say it
under
on
your
your
spell. If
D&D.
you have a spell. Here, I'll take a look at it.
Okay. I'm not finding it. So it's 11 plus that number.
It would be probably 12.
Oh,
then.
5. So 16 is the DC save. I found it. It's on the front page.
The proficiency bonus or the
Yeah.
spell casting bonus?
No, the proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. If it's just the
Because it's
proficiency bonus,
because it's a barbarian thing. So
got it. All right.
it's
So
16 is the DC.
16 for Asana.
And what kind of a saving throw?
Constitution.
Constitution, please.
Well, that did not work.
Okay, so that would be 1d6 radiant damage, 5.
5 points of radiant damage. You are blinded until
The beginning of my next turn.
Yep. So top of the round there. And as that happens, can I get wisdom saving throws from everybody
What?
else, please?
Including me?
Yep.
If they're within 10 feet, they get that.
Oh,
plus
come
5.
on.
Wait,
Alright.
what we have to do?
Wisdom
4.
saving throws, please.
How
Oh,
much do we
great.
get for being near you?
Plus 5.
Wait,
23
so,
for Gal.
26.
17.
18?
so we get 5 extra plus our modifier?
Yes. So yep.
Okay, so
So
let's see.
whatever you roll plus 5.
Gotta do some math.
I'm looking for 22 was the number I'm looking for, y'all.
Then no.
Just for the sake of it, I'll use my inspiration to
Dang
roll
it.
again. I've got to use
Got a
it sometime.
Even with the bonus, I got a 9.
And that's better. That's a lot better.
Hey, there you go.
20. No, that will be 32.
Excellent. Excellent.
I fall, so you might fly.
So, Nola the only one to save that?
No, Adele got a 23 and Zero got a 26.
Okay. Sweet. Well, let's see here. This should be fun. Yeah, I like this. Sweet. Glint, Narasine, and Svetlana. Can I get dexterity saving throws, please?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Same thing.
Oh,
You get your
ooh. Let's
+5
see.
again.
Not
21.
anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, I also got 21.
Very good. Good.
I got an 18.
Okay. Those are good. That's all good. As the three of you see this blast of radiant light, there is this recoil from that like a blast of energy. And the three of you land in a soft, grassy, green field about 100 feet away from this battlefield, looking back up through through these beautiful French gardens. You can see the cypress trees, and you can see Asana on the other side of them, larger than life. You can see the Kraken. You can still see from here Hala standing at the top of the stairs still. But y'all have been blasted back about 100 feet, just boom, just like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm still not getting hang of the fact that crazy things happen when I get mad.
It's okay.
And Glint, it is your turn.
What?
And she shakes herself off, and then she goes, "Fox lady, what was your name again?"
Hey! What's your name?
Ezekiel!
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
Yeah.
Fuck you too.
Well, I can't
What's
do that.
your
joke now.
name? That's good. You can. No, please go ahead. I promise it's still funny. It's still funny the second time.
She goes, "Fuck you, blah blah blah,"
It's awesome.
and then she throws her arms up over her head, and then she draws a green circle behind her back, which, as you who are aware, know that this creates a doorway through which swim flaming phantasmal skeletal sharks in
Yay!
indigo flames.
I love them so much.
And she goes, if you're looking for a door out of this place, all you have to do is ask. Sharks are a great way to pass on to the next state of being.
Ho ho, Asuna, bet you didn't see that coming. Weird your ticket out and now you've made some enemies. Haha.
She was, by the way, like debating whether or not to attack her. She was kind of waiting on Svetlana to give the go ahead over whether or not it would be okay. And with Svetlana like attacking her, she's like, "Okay, now I can do it."
Yeah, fair.
So
Sweet.
I got a roll to hit.
Yeah, we see these sharks come swirling through these trees, chopping off the tops of two of them as they swirl towards Asana.
And so the first one got a 19.
Asana, is that going to hit your armor class? No.
Is there a modifier to it?
Did you get a 19 on the die?
Yes.
Well, then there is definitely a modifier to it. It should be plus 10.
Then that's a 29, I think. I'm
Yeah.
too gay for math. You guys can confirm?
That's fair. It's too gay for math. A 29.
Okay for math.
A 29 will hit. What's the damage there?
Okay. All right. So the damage would be a, what is it? A 3d8, I believe. No, if it's at a higher spell slot, which I casted it at 2nd level.
2d8.
Wait, no. Yes, 3rd level. Sorry.
Third level. Okay. So 3d8, yes.
So 3d8 radiant damage, or if you are, this is if you're good or neutral, or 3d8 necrotic damage if you're evil. I'm assuming you fall in the evil camp.
It's pretty, yeah, that's pretty unavoidable at this point.
What are you talking about? My whole family is clearly all in the good alignment scale, including myself.
So that one was a 6.
Bullshit.
Shut the fuck up, Nirsin.
5.
I like you because you're evil.
And another 5. So 6, 5, 5.
Excellent. Chomp, 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 chomp.
Those sharks are numbing on your bones.
Little yum, 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 yum.
Like,
Fantastic.
nom, 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 nom.
Flaming sharks, do 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 do.
Wow.
Flaming
Nope. Fire.
sharks.
Nope. Ejected from. Nope. Muted. Done.
No one has made that joke in the entire time that I've done this.
That's because they're wise and kind and intelligent individuals that know
Listen,
better.
Linda, I work with children, okay?
Ativa's all of those
That
things.
sounds like a personal problem. That's, I believe, just your bonus action. You got an action locked and loaded you want to pop off? And would you like to start moving back towards the battlefield as you do?
Yes. So I need to move like about 10 feet towards her to do this next one.
Okay.
And she's going to create a ring with her finger, and she's going to pull out of that pantomimed ring a green flame that kind of like wraps itself around her fingers like a snake. Yeah.
I just.
That would have been great. I didn't even think of that.
Nah.
That would have been great.
The magic trick.
No, she's doing that now. She flips her off, but like around her middle finger there's a green flame that wrapped itself around her middle finger. And she lashes out at her with a green flame blade.
You gotta get in melee to get up there.
Yeah.
But you can charge it up.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm within 5 feet of her now.
No, you are 100 feet away from her.
You said 15 feet.
I said 15 feet, and then you and your buddies got blasted out into the lawn.
I am so sorry. Well, that's kind of a waste, isn't it?
Yes, which is why I was going to check in with you.
Thank you. A little too late.
It's not too late.
All right.
But you do have some pretty strong ranged spells here.
Okay.
Your guiding bolt. You've got Hex at 90 feet. You've got Fog Cloud at 120 feet. You've got Chromatic Orb at 90 feet.
Hex is good.
You know, Hex.
Yeah, I'm gonna hex.
Sweet. Sweet. You place Curse on Asana. And
She just kind of points her finger and then goes, bang!
like that. Sweet. Asana, you're cursed.
And then there's a sparkly skull that comes out of her finger and then like bites.
Just hovers over her head.
No, it bites onto her neck.
Oh, I love that. I love that. All right. Beautiful. And as you you will want to move closer, I imagine.
Yeah. I have already moved a little bit closer as much as I can.
All right, that's probably 30 feet, I believe. Yes. And it is Hala's o'clock. Can Glint heal? What kind of question? What kind of insulting question is that?
You already know the answer to this,
It's
Ativa.
been such a long time. It's been such a long time.
I was the healer.
That's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, but I also didn't want to like assume and then be wrong.
Everyone's just like, I'm not going to use this health potion. That'd be a waste because Glint is here.
Glint's here. It's fair. Nola, as you look on, you hear and look to the left, and as you do, you can see the dust swirling next to this kraken at the top of the stairs, and you see its eye shift from the spot where that happened over towards you. And as it does, you hear a soft whistling sound as Hollis is dropping out of the sky. And 25 versus your armor class.
Question: Do we still have the concentration from last time?
If you are concentrating on something, yes.
That was haste. In that case, if I just use shield now, that will be a no.
What's your armor class now?
27.
Sweet. Then he's going to spend a superiority die, and he's going to make that a 33.
You didn't even roll.
It is 8 on the die. Rolled it.
Sure.
It's right. I don't know what to tell you. And he's going to do some damage to you. So for these guys, 16, 20, and 7, 31 points of damage of mixed slashing and thunder damage. And then his second attack is a 14. That is a 27 total. And he's going to try and go after you again. $19.
Down.
He's gonna slam you into the ground, and pretty much just like pin you there with the sword, and then he's gonna pull the sword back out and start looking around for who's next. And it is your turn. Can I get a death saving throw, please?
Those are just flat 20s?
Yep, straight 20.
I guess a 16 is a success.
It is a success. Briefly, you look out. You are standing not at the pagoda, but you can see the pagoda on the Dragon's Spine mountains. You look around. You are in an open, sort of flat, stony expanse, and looking up this winding path with a rope bridge on either side. And you can see the pagoda. It still stands, as does the retreat atop the farther mountain. You can see it still stands. You can even see that the bridge, which was ruined, stands as well. And yeah, your sensation about that is pretty much fuck.
I don't need this right now.
And Narasine, it is your turn. You just saw your buddy get dragooned, pinned to the ground with a great sword, and then your dad huffing and puffing with enthusiasm looks on for who's next. Austin is about 10 feet away from him, and you're about 100 feet away from the two of them.
So, I guess a question I'd ask is, do I see losing this fight subconsciously as like the threat to me also losing the memories of the perfect family?
I think though. No, I think the greater threat is failure. Because regardless of what those memories are inside your mind, if you disappoint your parents, that will weigh more heavily with you. And I don't think that you have quite the perspective that these memories will go away. I don't think that is something that you wrestle with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So what I want to do is I'm going to summon Steed.
Okay.
Or find Steed. And a large undead elk is going to, or a large undead warhorse is gonna kind of like.
No, let's stick with elk. The elk is so
elk.
hot. So
Okay,
hot.
so the elk, and you see like the horns kind of come up out of the ground, and you hear it once again screaming, and I want to say agony as it is forced back into being.
Xander, I have a special request.
Uh,
Can you do some elk Foley work for us, please?
do I have?
Yes,
I need
please do
something
some.
that just makes
Do some
a
undead elk Foley.
terrible
please.
noise. Give me a second to.
Yeah, please express to us.
So the elk, as it's coming out, just goes.
Oh no!
No,
the
it muted it.
noise
The fucking goddamn it, Google.
You have to turn off your noise cancellation.
Yeah. And then you have to control your D respectively.
Okay, there we go. As
thank you, by the way.
As the elk, you see the horns kind of coming up. You watch it, it just goes, oh fuck! Ah!
Yeah.
And I think as you look closer, you see that this elk is the usual guy she summons, but you can see that he's basically been like surgically grafted into this,
skeleton of
and
a
he's just
elk.
like, it looks like a human being that's been stretched over an elk skeleton, and it's just screaming in pain. And she just kind of like it in the back of the leg, so it falls kind of backwards to one side and then gets on it. And then with the breading greatsword, she's just gonna kind of lay that against its ass so that it kind of jerks forward and starts running. So that's gonna be
what's the distance on that?
Give me a second. So that'll be 50 feet.
Okay.
And then
it can use its action to dash.
What I'd like to keep my action is, I guess,
it can use
or the elk's action. Yes, I'll use the elk's action to dash then.
There you go.
And that'll bring me the full 100 up. And in proving myself here, am I seeing this now as more of a family a family throwback, family reunion?
If you want to take over the family business, the only way to do it is to kill your parents.
All right, so who was the closest out of that 100 feet then?
Howlers will probably be a little closer, standing over the currently unconscious body of Philip.
Cool. So I'm going to do this the same way I do any fight that lets me bring my horse in this in Elden Ring, and we're going to run by and whip the sword around.
Give him the old 1-2 there.
And that'll be well, no, because it was an action to cast Summon Steed, so this would be the Booming Blade bonus action cantrip.
Okay.
I whip that one-handed greatsword just like him for a 29 to hit.
29's gonna hit.
All right, it's gonna be 16 slashing plus 13 fire plus 13 force and then 6 fire.
Sorry, break that down one more time for me.
16 slashing, 13 force, 6 fire. And then his speed is reduced by 10 feet. And you know what? First level smite too.
Why not, baby? Why not?
Oh, 2d8 on there. Plus another 9. Très bien.
Great. Fantastic. How's 23 versus your armor class?
Does not do it with the armor on me.
Okay, well then we're gonna do another superiority die. And all I needed was 1, but an extra 4 is going to then hit.
I will Hellish Rebuke at first level.
Okay.
It's a reaction, so I need a DC 18 Dexterity saving throw.
Start with that. 16.
16 does not make it. And he will take 12 fire damage. Fire damage, right? Fire damage, yeah.
Hang on to that thought for just a second.
Uh-huh. Oh, right, I said I was going to heal myself. I got to in the moment.
And you're going to take 18 points of mixed slashing and thunder and fire damage.
Sounds good.
Okay. Your speed goes to 0 as you're whipping by.
Sentinel.
Yeah. And so you are knocked off of your elk. And can I get a dexterity saving throw?
I think it's one of those times where like he'd whip it around and she would block it, but it would be like she's tiny, you know?
Yeah.
It's still like that
You
thing.
block.
As she goes by, he just like basically like the elk keeps going, but she is stationary in the air,
Well-
like blocking that for that second before she just gets fucking swung out like a DBZ character. Oh, that was almost really bad, but I like that. 27.
Yeah, you take this shot and manage a beautiful double backflip with a half turn, and stick the landing right in front of Papa. And he looks down, and in a very like anime Full Metal Alchemist like swole arm thumbs up to you for a beautiful dismount.
Tiny little chibi thumbs up.
Yeah. And Asana, it's your turn. In front of you is Adele. And there
He is still
and
blind.
0. You are blind, so attacks will be with disadvantage. But area of
And-
effect spells will, and anything that's a
Oh, none of
save-
that
Any
matters.
spell can't be used because they require vision most of the time. So you gotta look out for that.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You can just drop something though, or
You actually do not have a turn.
for being blinded. No, that's not how that works.
No, they
No,
should-
because we were linked with haste. And she lost haste because I'm down. I lost concentration.
Oh, so then she would also get the round of exhaustion
That's
post.
Yes.
amazing. Do you,
That's a-
do you still have inspiration?
No, because
I
I'm
used
Roller?
it.
Then
I-
take inspiration again because that is a horrible and fantastic
What?
So wait,
reminder
what
of
just
how to
Somehow-
play D&D.
You before going down, I lose concentration just to screw it over Asuna.
That's
I don't-
amazing.
And she loses her turn.
I love the
So
yeah.
wait, how do I lose my turn? for that?
So once
I'm-
you are hasted, when haste drops for a round, you experience exhaustion. It's sort of like when a rage drops.
Huh.
Come on,
and
that was
so
brilliant.
it's when you come down off of your amphetamine binge.
No, that's fair.
And say less, fam. Yeah. How does Asuna feel about that? That's pretty
Oh,
interesting.
I'm screaming. Like I'm like doing that like crazy lady rage scream because like being blinded
Karen, I know her.
pissed me off, and then I suddenly like got really tired. Like
Not only have you been blinded and you dropped because you're tired, you also have a glittery, ethereal
hickey.
skull like nibbling on your neck.
oh right,
And
yeah.
the sharks swirling around.
The
In the,
shark,
yeah, and you
right.
have sharks also
Yeah,
nibbling on.
I'm literally just screaming.
Fantastic.
You can thank Atlas for that.
I love it.
I mean, hey, we tried to give you the peaceful option, but you know.
Yeah, That's not always how it goes.
Brace us
Zero.
for the week.
You're right there. What would you like to do? Currently, any melee attacks or spell attacks against Asuna will be with advantage since they are blinded.
Okay. Zero is
Small. No shit.
no.
That's
That's wrong character. So well, I guess Zero is still kind of small, but not as small.
Not that kind of small.
Not that kind of small. Suddenly, like everything has just changed. It's gotten weird. Asana has changed. A very special person to the Raven Queen has now suddenly shown up with Svetlana again, and it's a very everything's very shocking because what's just going on is a talk of fighting now Asana, and Zero does not agree to any of this, and very confused goes to say something to Asana, and they drop and start screaming, and he crosses his arms, floats up about 30 feet, goes incorporeal, and then as my action, I'm going to channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
And I am not excluding anyone in this group.
Okay.
So Asana will have it, and Hollis will have it, and everybody else will have it.
As you go to cast Twilight Sanctuary, what does it look like? Go ahead and describe the aesthetic for me.
Okay. He reaches up and grabs onto the amulet that is embedded mostly in the chest, and as he puts his hand on it, he even looks down as it moves still.
Just a little bit. Like a couple of ribs out of place still.
Yep. Pushes it harder into the chest, and then around in a 30-foot radius. It's like the lighting of raven wings flying outside your window, and that's the only light source as everything gets dimmer. So glints of light will flicker through, but it's gotten darker within that sphere.
Your perspective from this, beautiful. Except that the illumination that you would expect between those beating raven wings disappears altogether, and the fluttering of feathers begins to diminish as well. And as you look around, you are no longer standing on this beautiful greenway. You are standing
I had flown up.
then you are standing in abject darkness. And then you hear the clicking of high heels distance. And you recognize without question the approach of the raven.
Instantly down on one knee and bowing in supplication.
As you bow, you sort of look down, and you can see through your broken chest. You can see the cosmos inside of you, and then you begin to hear the grinding of bone on bone. And that's not some gay shit; it's some very uncomfortable shit. As the top two ribs on either side begin to snap back in place, and you feel it's It is both excruciatingly painful and powerfully fulfilling, that sensation, as you can feel now fully engaged the power and your connection to the Raven Queen.
Um, biting down on Zero is biting down on their lip as hard as possible and fingers into knuckles of the hands. So all that happens is a shudder, but no sound comes out from the pain.
As you stifle this sensation, you see a gray hand reach down, long, blackened, taloned nails, and it seems that the Raven Queen is offering her hand to lift you up.
Reaching up, not looking, but takes the hand.
And she gently and unrelentingly lifts you to your feet. It is almost as if the ground drops out beneath you to allow you to stand effortlessly. And as you look up towards her, she smiles, and you hear the words come from all around as she speaks wordlessly, and you hear, "You have gone to exceptional lengths all these eons. Follow my edicts, and my gratitude is similarly timeless. But there is a time, a place. Break rules when what you need is beyond what the rules can allow." You remember Glint, and you see her smile grow even. She may be new to my coterie, but it is evident that her devil may care attitude provides a flexibility that not everyone has. Life and death are my domain, but not all who live deserve to. And there is a very somber sort of resignation to her when she said that.
Dang.
I apologize. I have already tried to break my promise once, and this task is difficult. I do not say that it is above me, but I do not feel you when I'm there, and I am alone, and it is strange. I have never been thwarted or defeated or dropped as much as I am there amongst these other individuals. It is very confusing. I like having my answers right in front of me. But I think I understand what you mean. And If that is what you will, I will try my best.
You always do. And as you hear those words still echo in your mind, you begin to see the fluttering of wings, and now you can, as you would expect, see through those fluttering of wings the dim light of the space beyond it. And it is as if no time has passed as you look out over Asana and Alas.
Okay. So with that channel divinity, is it still an effect of who I choose?
You have yet to make that decision.
Okay, I remove them from that decision. I exclude them from the channel divinity. So just as a heads up for everybody that doesn't know, if you end your turn in my sphere, which is 30 feet around, you either get 1d6 plus 10 temporary hit points. I might as well just roll that now, which is going to be 13 temporary hit points, or an effect that is either a charmed or frightened condition will be ended. So it's either or, and this will go on for 1 minute.
Pretty
Did you say 13?
13, yep.
You ain't there yet, kid. You still got 100 feet to cover between you and him.
And then, because that was my action, as my bonus action, that's 4th. I'll save that. As a 3rd level spell, reaching up as my bonus action, I grab onto my Trask mask and rip it off, and you hear the flesh ripping and the sound as everything comes apart. And he throws that forward, and the spiritual weapon of a miniature Trask appears. And we will attack Asana with that. And you said that's with advantage, right?
Correct.
Does a 28 hit?
Uh,
Okay.
Yep.
That'll be 12 points of radiant damage. And that ends Zero's turn.
Very good.
Extra high pitched shriek.
Insert high pitch shriek here. Very good.
I imagine the baby Trask runs by and kind of like headbutt sideways.
When Glint hears that extra high pitched shriek, she kind of like tilts her ear and she's like, "Was that like an E sharp?"
It's way up there, that's for sure. Yeah, you can see the tops of the cypress trees vibrating from it. Magnificent. Adele,
Yeah.
you're gonna begin by gaining 13 temporary hit points. I don't believe there's any effects on you.
No. So 13 temporary. Got it. Okay.
Great. And you were in a swirling cloud of ravens. Asana is on the ground being attacked and assailed by a small Tarask. Halaz is to your left about 10 feet away, standing over Nolar's body. And seems like your friends are screaming from behind you about 100 feet, maybe 90 feet now. Expletives at Asana.
And do I understand why Asana is attacking?
Yeah, it's pretty clear. Her little diatribe, her little monologue, made it pretty evident that she's the HBIC around here, and Palaz is sort of her baby daddy.
Oh, okay. So first, the Kraken will drop a bolt of lightning on Asuna.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 3 dex saves at 16.
Okay. The first one's going to be made with disadvantage. Muted.
I got a 14.
Okay. Can you make 2 more?
These will not be with disadvantage.
10 and 14 again.
Okay. 16, 13, and 20. So 29, 49 lightning damage as these 3 bolts drop from the sky, and Gableep, which is his name, Gableep's tentacles writhe
Hot.
pleasurably. And Adele does one of those sweeps. She's not in melee range with Hollis, right?
You could get there.
Okay. You know that sweep of the sword that Aragorn does before he like walks into combat? It's kind of like a
Just clearing
curtsy
your
with
path.
a long sword.
Yeah.
That's her motion to Hollis as she walks in and takes an attack with the black sword.
Okay.
Rolling in that 20.
Oh shit! Fantastic.
So, you just double all the damage, right? You just take max damage on all dice.
Yeah, right across the board. You're gonna double your dice max amount. Any other associated damage is gonna go with it. If you can break out for me what those individual damage types are, however, that will have an effect.
Sure. Has it, when I struck him with my sword in the previous part of the fight, did he how did he react to necrotic damage?
It's pretty normal.
Okay. In that case, 41 necrotic from the strike.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's on fire. So, gonna be 24 fire.
Okay, so we had 41 and 24.
Yeah, 41 necrotic and 24 fire.
That's a huge hit.
I actually lied. It's all fire. I'm sorry. It's all necrotic. Blah
all
blah
necrotic.
blah.
Great. Yep.
It is all necrotic.
Yeah. He's essentially standing here, still thumbs up, at Nerysy.
Yeah.
And so that blade just sort of comes across his back, and just you can see the necrosis as it sort of sinks in to his already darkened veins, and he lets out a similar howl of anger and frustration.
I would like to use a superiority die.
Okay.
And use a disarming strike, and try and disarm him of his weapon.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
And he's got some kind of an athletics modifier.
He's got a very significant athletics modifier.
Yeah, then that won't do anything. But it will add damage onto the attack. So from just the die.
Sure.
So 8 more damage, max rolled. Okay. The second attack roll was a 29 for 12 slashing and 2 necrotic.
Yep.
And 8 fire.
Okay.
And then also going to use a superiority die on that to try and trip him.
Interesting. Okay.
DC 19 strength save.
16 on the die plus his bonus 26.
Okay, yeah, he does not get tripped, but he takes another 7. Call it slashing.
Okay.
It is magical slashing, of course.
Great.
Okay, and that was action. As a bonus action, she will try and telekinetically shove him since he didn't fall.
Fair.
DC 19 strength save.
18. He gets an 18.
Okay, he is. It's technically shoved backwards, not
Okay.
to the ground. So he gets shoved backwards. How far?
It's 10 feet, isn't it?
Five.
5 feet? Okay.
Sorry, there's a lot of text there to read to figure out what the fuck it
Took
does.
how many
Okay.
were fucking 5 feet? Yeah. Okay. He is shoved back 5 feet, staggered, somewhat impressed by a ton of damage as you go toe to toe with him. And he doesn't like that very much. So he is gonna do his very thing. Can I get a? Bear with me just a moment. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from Narasine and Adele? And Nolar, you are automatically going to fail this because you are currently unconscious.
I'm sorry, this was a what?
Dexterity, please.
Dexterity.
What does that do for me since I'm unconscious?
Once you take damage, it will be an automatic failure of
28.
Gonna use my inspiration on that roll.
Okay.
16.
That. 16 points of fire damage to Adele. What did you get, Narasine?
28.
You're going to take half that. And we are back at the top of the order. Svetlana, you're way over yonder. Way down yonder near the Chattahoochee.
But okay, so I saw that Adele is controlling the Kraken.
Yes.
So I realized Kraken is not a threat.
That is correct. Not to you, at least.
And Asuna is still on the ground screaming.
Correct.
And I can see all of this from where I'm at.
Yeah, it's just up the hill a little bit from where you are. You can see it.
Do I still have my cloak on?
Do you still have your cloak on?
Well, I'm asking you because you took my circlet and my fucking shoes.
I didn't take your circlet. I didn't take your circlet. I didn't take your shoes. I didn't take any of your shit.
So I'm gonna say that then yes, I have my cloak on.
Okay, congratulations. Everybody likes to look at me like I'm fucking in charge of anything.
You're the DM.
That doesn't mean
exactly.
anything. Everybody wants to believe that there's some power on this side of the computer.
How far ahead of me is Glint?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. So I'm going to go gadget bat wings.
Smart.
And I'm going to take off and I'm going to fly above Glint and I'm going to yell down at her. I'm going to say, "Hey, can you use one of those door things to just get us out of here?"
I could try, but probably
not. Damn it.
Would you like to scoop up Glint on your way?
Well, hold on.
Also, I wanted to say this.
Yeah.
DMing DMing Hadley when he's deciding people's fates. I am the all-powerful DM. DMing Hadley when things get a little tough. Oh, being a DM doesn't mean anything.
I'm charging anyway. I'm charging. Just because you guys are having a tough time does not mean I'm in charge of it. I have narrative power, but I don't have. I'm not a deity.
Speaking of narrative power, am I ever going to see Juan again?
Maybe.
I don't know. Is he gonna live?
Shut the fuck up, Nirsin. You can't hear me right now.
I hear everything.
Okay. You have to squeak after every sentence now because you can hear everything. Anyway, so yeah, will scooping her up affect my speed?
No, I'm just gonna let you do that.
So yeah, I will yell that. I will say, "Damn it!" and then I will put down my arms, like motioning to her to let me scoop her up. And then if she allows
Which is
it,
more than happy. She jumps up.
So yeah, I scoop her up and then I fly 40 more feet, which puts me how close to Screaming Asuna?
You're about 50 feet away from a Screaming Asuna currently. You could double move and get there.
But then I have no action, correct?
Well, what are you gonna do with your action from 50 feet away?
I don't know how much my gear is on my person because, like, I was being held captive. Okay.
It has been very evident.
Do I not have my backpack?
What do you need out of your bag?
No.
What do you need?
I wanted to check on my egg. I know it's bad moment, but I'm still 50 feet away, so I just
both hands are busy, and you want to look in your bag?
No, because I landed now.
Where? With 50 feet away or no feet away?
No, okay, fine. I'm going to use double move to fly like within 10 feet of Asuna.
Right.
And then I'm going to set us down and I'm just going to yell at Asuna. Do we really need to continue this fighting?
Probably.
I mean, I know that you are both hurting right now.
Glid just kind of like sucks in, like, we're a little past that, Sonny.
I just don't want to. Okay. Well, that's it for me, really. So because I'm already raging. So yeah, that is that. Wait.
We got a bonus tucked away in there somewhere. Oh, you're about to be real mad. This is gonna be real fun in a second. Can't wait. Don't say anything to me. Do it. Don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you reach for that finger instead.
Just gotta go slap your hand away.
So okay, I'm going to then as my bonus action do the blood curse of binding to Asuna.
Okay.
So has to do strength saving throw 15. And if failed, you have 0 speed and cannot take reactions until the end of my next turn.
You got it.
Yay!
So no reactions, and what was the other one?
And 0 speed.
0 speed. All right. You could do a lot from where you are. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and 0 speed is really fast, by the
speed.
way. You know.
Yeah. Sweet. Is that it for Sveti?
So you just kind of see Sveti get very frustrated, and she like looks at Clint and looks at Asuna, and she's like, and then you just like see veins popping out of her forehead as she's like exuding this curse onto Asuna.
Real.
And it's just like, as she's doing it, it's just like, I just want to get out of here.
Glint is just kind of like slowly like massaging her shoulders, like, shh, it's okay, it's okay.
All right, there, champ. All right. And then you see Svetlana's rage fade.
Wait, did I mess up?
What?
Nope, you didn't mess up.
What?
Okay.
How? What?
Read rage. Read what it says for rage.
Oh shit! You're bad. You're bad because you didn't do the big hitty thingy.
Uh-oh.
If you're not violent, you can't stay angry.
That's true.
Sorry,
But
Muted.
I cursed.
you did not attack.
It has to be an
She
attack.
attacked with her words.
No. No, that's called.
So if I had done my other curse, which caused damage,
No,
then it wouldn't
not
have
an attack.
ended.
Not an attack.
What?
You have to take damage or an attack.
Hiya.
The rage phase.
It makes me so happy that you still say that.
So I guess after the curse, that like after she's all raging like that, then you massage her shoulders, you just feel like the exhaustion coursing through her body as her shoulders slump, and she's
And
just
you're
like,
"Whoa!"
"Fuck!" Yeah, she's like screams, "I just want to get out of here," and then this is kind of resolved in anguish.
Yeah, but then Glint kind of like lightly kind of starts like smacking both her cheeks, like, hey,
It's too late for the rage part, but
don't
it
fall
is
asleep.
Glint's turn.
I want you to calm down. I didn't mean quite like that. And then she locks her arms into Svetlana's and like she's on her back, I assume.
She was being carried beneath her. She has been set down.
Okay.
You are now behind
Right.
Svetlana. So
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, you guys are both standing next to Zero inside of this sanctuary.
And I also do believe that even with my shoes off, I am a lot taller than both of you.
6'2".
Yeah, because Glint didn't change in size at all. She's still very tiny, but not tinier than was it
5'2",
John's
right?
character?
5'2"?
She's like 5'5", 5'4".
All these tall people.
So tall. Such height.
Xander's character. Okay, so she kind of hops to the side, and then she pulls her moonsicle from behind her, and then she like smacks it on the bottom of her shoe, and then it like vibrates, and she's just casted Booming Blade on it. And after that, since it's a cantrip, she how does she do this? So she reaches into the neckline of her dress and she pulls out a black rose with a silver stem. And then how close is she to Austin at this point?
She's on the other side of Svetlana, so you could 5 feet and be there.
Okay, so Glint's gonna take this rose and she's going to flick it towards Austina, and there's gonna be some silvery barbs, as it were. Yeah, that come off of the rose and like embed themselves onto the side of Austina's face, or if she covers her face, her hand. And then because I believe you then get to give another person advantage on attack roll.
Isn't that a reaction or no?
Oh, is it a reaction?
I was about to look that up.
I
Dang
believe
it.
it's in a reaction, yeah.
I gotta understand the rules better.
It's okay.
I only know that because one of my other parties spams it. They everybody just silvery barbs. Does anybody else use the reaction? I still have it silvery barbs.
It's smart. It's a good way of doing things. You do also have your sharks if you'd like to.
Yes, I would very much, but we'll get to the sharks.
Okay.
So, did anything I just said happen?
Oh
Was I
you
just
should
shoot,
really-
I
conjure
totally
the
forgot about my light
rose.
bolt.
Uh-oh. Well, does she get a chance to resolve
No.
that then?
Well, no, because
Oh.
you don't get your.
No, from my wild surge with my but my rage faded. Never mind.
Yeah. Oopsie.
So sad, so sorry. Love where you're headed, though. Good job using your brain.
Okay.
50%.
Quick question. Did I cast Silver Barb? Probably not, because it's not a reaction.
No, I do love the idea that you're holding it, though. That you are that you have a literal, tangible rose covered in silvery barbs, ready for the next chance to chuck it.
Okay.
So I do like that very much.
All right. So she like stands at the ready with that, I suppose. Okay. So now let's resolve the sharks, I guess. They're rolling to hit. That's a nat 20.
Goddamn. How many? You're at 3d8s.
Yep, 3d8s.
Well, I've got great news for you. You do not have to roll the damage. Because 3d8s is 24. Double that is 48 points of shark damage.
Oh, it would not have been very much anyways, because I just rolled 3d8s, and one of them was 6, and the next one was 4, and the other one was 3. So, thank you for that.
Yeah, it's bad. Chomp, chomp,
What
chomp,
the
chomp.
heck? Are we actually gonna kill Haven? Haven, are you leaving us? What is happening
We're
right
gonna
now?
have to deal with that at the end of the game.
I'm so sorry that we're killing your character, but you did bring this upon yourself, just so you know.
That's correct.
I don't feel that sorry for you.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Is that's everything for Glint?
You betcha.
Okay. Hollis is going to jump up into the airs, and he is going to he's going to literally leap up over Narasine, Noller, Adele, and then just drop in right beside Svetlana and Glint.
Opportunity attack?
And,
I'll just do my.
no, because he got pushed 5 feet back, so he's not standing next to you.
Yeah.
I'll just do my save. My death
well,
save.
it's the end of his turn. So, but if you want to go.
So
ahead
what
and
did he
roll
do
it,
to Glint?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
But well, I say nothing yet. How's a 29 versus your armor class?
You know, I think maybe that's gonna hit.
Is that gonna do it?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. All right.
And that's a fail.
Nice. We'll resolve that in just a second. Okay. It's gonna be. So you are going to take 19 points of mixed slashing and fire damage.
I was hoping you'd say psychic.
Nope. And Svetlana, you are going to take.
Is it 19?
Yes. And then Svetlana, you are going to take 6, 7.
It slashes and it burns!
Yeah, 10 points of fire damage for Svetlana. And then he is going to make his second attack, which is a nat 20 against Glint. This is going to be...
Hey, that's fun.
Silvery barbs.
Thank you for the reminder.
Nicely done, John. Thank you.
Nice.
It's only a 1 in 400 chance that that's going to be a nat 20, and it is not. It is, however, a 26 versus armor class, which I think is probably going to be done.
So, Glint, that means you can give somebody advantage on their next attack as a side effect of that too.
So I was thinking after this is what I was gonna do before I fully understood it, because I just kind of did like a cursory glance over my spells before we started. What I imagined in my head for like the aesthetic would be like, so it's a black rose with a silver stem, and of course it's got silvery thorns on it too, or barbs, if you will. And after the thorns are expended, it's now a blessing, and then she tosses it to the person that is going to be getting the boon.
Sounds hot. Sounds hot indeed.
And she goes ahead and she tosses it to, like, she gives it a little kiss on the petals, and then she tosses it to Svetlana.
And then takes 33 points of damage.
Yes, she do.
And then can I get a dexterity saving throw from Flint and Svetlana?
Your guy's also covered in barbs on the side of his face, though, just so you know.
Yes.
And a dexterity throw?
Yes, please.
29.
That's a 17 plus 2.
Great.
19.
Y'all will take half damage here, which is not 4 points after the halving for each of you of force damage.
Ursula's not strong with that one.
I'm very dexterous.
Noller, as you look around, you struggle to control your legs, which begin pressing you up this mountain.
No.
In the distance, you can see the ship, this black boat.
What are you even doing there?
In the distance, it seems to be making its way towards this monastery again. And I think we see your pace quicken with a disturbing optimism that you could maybe do something to keep this horrible atrocity from happening.
I know it's not real.
That's not true. You, Rob, know it's not real, but Noller doesn't know it's not real. And Narasine.
So where am I in, I guess, relation to everyone? Let me get an
So
understanding.
as you look out, Adele is right beside you, to your right, just ahead of you. Straight ahead is Halas, and to the right about 10 feet is Zero, and then it's just sort of a diagonal. It's Zero, Glint, Svetlana on the far side of.
Zero's up in the air.
Well, he's up here, but that's his location is. How far up are you?
About 25.
And then Asana, clamoring to her feet, just to the left a little bit. That crowd.
And wait, where's Noller?
On the ground right in front of you.
I think I'm gonna go. Wait, Mom, you look a little bit hurt, and then I'm gonna run. But as I run, I'm gonna step on Noller's face, and as I do that, I'm gonna throw him 5 from my I'm gonna throw him 5 hit points from my lay on hands.
Lay on feet, gross.
Yeah, I lay on feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give him a bloody nose. It's just the clanking metal just comes straight down, and I run by.
Nose broken, eyes open.
So he comes back, and I'm gonna use my movement to kind of move towards them. But I guess so. That's an action, and then as the rest of it, how close would I be able to get with the rest of my movement?
All the way up to either Asana or Halas.
To Hollis then.
Okay.
Because Asana, you said Asana was still up, right?
Getting up.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say if they ever went down, I'd be like, haha, okay, it's great. Please don't kill my mom. Heal.
No, they were just exhausted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna give him a little smack.
You gonna give Daddy a little smack?
I'm gonna go Daddy a little smack.
Give Daddy a little smack. See how that goes for you.
Hot.
Only a 23.
That
Which won't do it.
is going. No, it's going to match his armor class.
Oh.
Which he's not wearing armor anymore.
Oh, he took it off. I
I told you, shirtless Adam
I
Driver.
forgot. Yeah, right.
with
I
the-
blocked that out. It was an immediate.
Yeah, it was
trauma
deleted.
no, not Adam Driver.
Nope, Daddy Driver
Men
over
in
here.
Black just.
Yeah, just
So I hit him
depleted.
with wow, 22 slashing.
Okay.
11 force and
Okay.
Because Kylo's a little bitch and can get scratched by a lightsaber.
9 fire.
Yeah, he can get fucked all the way up for all I give a shit. Anybody who's loving on that toxic.
So 42 off that one hit, I believe.
Yes, correct.
Just wait till I can swing all 3 times and I'm not doing other stuff with that. Oh yeah.
Yep. Fair.
You've been keeping me busy.
Understandable. You see Hollis, he goes to turn around and backhand, and you're able to dodge out of the way of that. He's shocked and somewhat impressed. Evidently. He did not expect you to get in on that so quickly.
Maybe it's he thought it was someone else, so he swung too high up and it
Yep,
just
exactly. Sweet. Asana.
Do I actually get to like do something now?
You sure as shit do. So make it count.
Oh, I'm going to.
You got it, Mom.
I'm writing myself, and I kind of dust nothing really off of me. I knew you guys were going to be so much fun. Death is honestly just as much of a release from this place. And I reach my hands up, and a shriek
try our best.
emits from my mouth as I throw my hands to the ground, toward the ground.
Just fell.
And
You are conscious. It's not wrong.
But he was on the ground, I guess.
I don't know if you're gonna
Yeah,
see
but he
this.
is conscious.
He is conscious. And his vision is obscured by the sanctuary to some degree. I do love the counter spell. Roll me an Arcana check there. Actually, no, it's just a straight D20. Roll me a D20.
It is my casting check. It is a casting with my ability. What is the casting for?
Okay. Go and roll it up. I love this.
11.
So you can go ahead and continue with what you were saying.
Wait, never mind. Inspiration.
You do have inspiration. Do you want to use your inspiration?
It's even worse. God damn it.
Yeah, it's you just as you're reaching out trying to do this, you're just too close to the grave. But you are making your way back. Asuna.
I throw my hands towards the earth, and you see roaring sheets of flame appear in these incredible plumes in 10-foot cubes on each of you. And I would like each of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
No. I'm good.
You don't want to do that. It's understandable that you wouldn't want to.
Don't forget the +5 when you're within 10 feet of me.
That was a 17 on the die plus 2.
I'm looking
can't
for
just tell.
22s. I need
You
20.
said
they
plus
can't-
5?
25.
You said it was plus
yes,
5,
plus
by the
five,
way?
yes.
plus 5.
+5.
Okay, so
Sorry.
let's do 19.
Nola, you're gonna make this with disadvantage.
I got a 24.
What I was going to ask, that counter spell, does that consume a spell slot? That fail attempt?
Yes, it does.
Oh, great.
So 24 fails?
24, 22 is
No,
the
24
is what we're looking for.
22 is what you're looking for. So,
Yay!
yay!
Oh,
Yay! Y'all get ready.
To a degree.
You're like, you win slightly.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this on
What was it?
Oh.
It was 18. What did you need to?
So
Disadvantage.
22.
everybody who
22? Oh, I
did
passed.
not- everybody who did not make the save takes 41 damage. And those who did make the save takes half.
What was the effect?
It's
Firestorm.
fire
So that's
storm.
22 damage.
And for
20
you,
damage, right?
Athena, I am spending my reaction to rebuke the damned. Will you please make a DC 20 wisdom save?
Miller, did you roll with disadvantage for the check?
Yes.
What was the other roll?
The other was, it was 13 and 15 and plus nursing.
Third.
Well,
What
you're
was
not,
your-
you're not, and you're not near me, Noller, so you wouldn't get that +5.
I'm not. God damn it.
No, I left
But
you to go fight.
so everybody takes that damage. Also, it ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried. So, like, if there's anything in the vicinity around people,
Just grass.
that's
Just
flammable-
some mostly.
Okay.
Just grass. Oh yeah. Do you want to do a? That's fine.
And I did not make the save for Zero's rebuke.
So you also take the 41 damage,
Okay.
and it's radiant. You're not undead, right?
No.
Just asking, because if you were, you'd get an extra 1d6.
And then I've still got my crown of stars. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Which constellation is it?
Great question. Great question.
It's the spinning kind around my forehead.
It's probably fucking Virgo.
Oh, snap!
Sorry.
Get those
I'm
Virgos!
sorry. Sorry, if
So
you're out there
then-
and you're a Virgo.
Yeah. Actually, though,
I'm going to throw it at Svetlana.
look how Hadley just gets it.
26.
Yeah. 26.
A hit?
Gonna
Okay.
hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. And yeah, Capricorn
So-
gang.
You
Oh,
take
right.
12 damage.
Oh,
I'm a
that's not
Taurus.
So bad. What kind of damage?
What's that little thing supposed to be? I don't. Radiant.
Okay. Question, Hadley.
Mhm. I'm happy.
Because I don't actually like have it in my character sheet, but would she be like extra weak to radiant damage? Okay.
And I'm going to spend a sorcery point, and I'm going to twin that spell, and I'm going to do it again.
What the heck? I was
She-
literally trying to make an agreement with you.
It had to be a
You were
different
trying
person if it is twinned.
we don't believe in mercy.
We're trying to
Yeah, I
be
do believe it's a
reasonable
different
adults.
target if I recall that correctly. But
Atiba.
There's
But-
plenty of us.
bear with me just a second here because I want to look at real quick here.
Atiba. I love how a year later, you're still trying and failing to create diplomacy.
It's adorable.
So
It
twin
never
spell,
happens.
when you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
That's never been Glint's thing, but because
yeah.
of Svetlana now, she knows, like, she tries at least to do the same thing that Svetlana does.
What's funny about it is that I'm chaotic neutral.
Glint started chaotic neutral. She's probably chaotic good now at this point.
So I
don't
wait.
know
So
about
I
that.
You could do heightened or empowered.
That's what Hadley said.
Like to.
I tried to say she was chaotic neutral, and he was like, maybe more like chaotic.
I don't have either of those. I have
yeah.
different ones.
We're still sorcerers with the open spell book. Also have flexible meta magic.
Oh,
and it kind of gutted me a bit because I was like, wait, did
I
I change
don't
my
know
character
how-
on accident?
Nope.
Sorry.
No, you didn't.
I don't know how those two work because I don't have them pulled up, and I don't know how to find
It's
them.
okay. You could give someone disadvantage on their saving throw against the spell, or you could use the empowered spell to re-roll a number of damage dice up to your charisma modifier. So if you wanted to take a look and see if there was any of those dice you wanted to re-roll, do extra damage.
How do I look at like the past? Can I specifically choose which ones I reroll?
Yeah.
Or are they...
Oh yeah.
There's a roll log at the
It's
top.
right beside
yeah,
the
I'm just
hammer
trying
and
to-
anvil.
But I am there. It is. Okay. And I can't. Why it won't show me all of them? Oh no!
If you just hold your cursor over the various.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to re-roll the 3, the 4, and the 1.
Okay.
And I'm doing d10s, so I'm gonna do these guys. 1. So that would be a 6, a 3, and another 3. So
4 more damage than it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
For each of those who failed, and 2 more damage for those it not.
And
Which would be another 4 damage to Asana as well then.
correct.
Wait, so we're all taking another 4 as well?
If you
Yeah.
if you succeeded, it's 2.
And then I am, as my bonus action, going to cast a cantrip. I am going to produce flame from my hands, and I'm going to attack
Svetlana's right in front of you. Glint's right behind
Svetlana
her.
again.
Harrison's-
She pissed me off. I'm
Okay.
kind of done with Svetlana. A 19.
19 versus AC.
I just want my fucking shoes.
Then go
Why do
into
you think
town
I
and
got
ask
these
the
books
Don't
in
forget-
front of
cover.
you?
Don't
I
forget
knew
you
it was
have a.
going to ruin you.
Don't forget you did get the black rose.
Oh, what does the black rose do?
We'll give you
Just
advantage on that.
yes. I was about to say you would have advantage.
On saving
Oh,
throw.
but yeah, but
Let me
this
check
not
the-
saving
Yeah,
throw.
no, it
It's
was a
just against
2-hit.
my
This is
AC.
the hit DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a yeah. So you got me.
I hit you again? Yes. Yes. But that sucked, so I only get 6 damage.
Oh, that's not too bad. I guess.
Actually, it says okay, you have advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Yeah. Never mind.
Sweet. Very good.
Or else can only get you so far.
It's a real shame. 0. Ready to do the thing?
Ready to do some things.
Do the thing, baby.
All right. So Zero reaches out and grabs his scythe from the ether of nowheres and points down as he starts coming downwards at Neresin and makes eye contact first with Glint and says, "That one is not to be killed yet. Understand?"
What? Oh, hi. Did not see you there.
Good
You
to
click
see you,
the finger.
sister. And then points to Asuna
You
as still coming
too.
down. I offer you the same deal I offered Hollis. If we defeat you, but do not kill you, will you join us to defeat? And then glance over at Svetlana, the bastard.
I'm sorry. I was actually reading something and didn't know you were talking to me.
Awesome.
I offer you the same.
Oh, no, that is actually fully in character. I'm sorry. I was totally in my head. What did you say?
You were just like reading a scroll.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking over my spells for the next turn, like a good player.
I offer you the same deal I offered Hollis. If we
I'm a
defeat
good
you,
player.
will you help us defeat the bastard?
How about this? I'll think about it.
That's what he said. No, that was what
I
Hollis said.
know. I like.
That does not sound like she is agreeing, Zero.
And my action is to cast at 4th level the spiritual weapon.
Hmm.
So a bunch of ravens fly out from under, not spiritual weapons, spirit guardians.
There you go.
A bunch of ravens fly out from the cloak, and they are circling in a, what is that? 15-foot radius,
Okay.
as well as that 30-foot radius that I have. So if you start your turn inside that radius, Asana, you have to make a DC 20 wisdom check, or you will take damage. Same for Hollis.
How far away are you from each of them?
I flew back down, so I'm on the ground right there. So I'm putting them into it. But this one, they have to start their turn or enter it. I think not by my doing. I think that's one of the things. So then he points over at Noller and says, "Heal."
Sounds
For
like a good.
healing word, 3rd level, 3d4 plus 5, 14.
Nice. Sweet. And then can I get a dexterity saving throw from Glint, Svetlana, Neresin, and Zero, please?
Here we go again.
Dexterity.
Svetlana, you'll have advantage on that
Yeah.
Who will have
Wait.
advantage?
Oh, wait. Why?
from the silvery barbs.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Did you say dexterity?
Dexterity, please. Yes.
Thank you.
I got a 22.
Good.
15 here.
Nice. Double 27s.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Am I in this too, or am
Yeah.
I out of it
Yeah,
because
no,
I'm the
you're-
beloved daughter? Oh, okay.
Can't go easy on the children.
That's a natural one.
Fantastic.
Getting those endgame rolls.
18 damage for anyone that rolled less than an 18. Half that on a save. as Hala's just sort of just energy just blasts out from him in every direction.
So 9, right?
9. I get a
9.
niner in there. And Adele, it's your turn.
Okay. First thing is Gableep, the Kraken, is going to reach for Asuna and try to grapple Asuna with a tentacle. First tentacle attack is a 30.
Good question. What's nice? What is their move? I know they're huge, but I'm just curious.
Movement is 20 feet, and reach on the tentacle is also 20 feet.
Okay, great, fantastic.
So that's a 30. So that's probably a hit, right? Or can you want to block it?
Actually, Hales is going to intervene. And bear with me just 1 second. I'll make sure he's got so many things here. No, he's not. Yeah, he doesn't have his shield up, but does a 25 hit the tentacle?
I mean, it hits the creature. Yeah.
He's just gonna hit it, trying to bat it away. It's still gonna get a hold of Asuna.
Okay. It does 13 bludgeoning, and the target is grappled and restrained. And so the Kraken's attack, the Kraken's action economy is the following: the Kraken makes 3 tentacle attacks. One of them can be replaced with a bite attack, and any of them can be replaced with fling. So after tentacling her, it will bite with a 24.
No, 24 is not going to hit.
Okay. In that case, it's going to fling her across the space that we're in.
Okay.
Question is, if it flung her into Hallis, how far would that be?
It would depend on the roll versus his athletics to essentially catch Asuna.
Oh,
So
it just
more like
it
a
just,
ranged attack.
well, in the block of the description of fling, it says if the target is thrown at another creature, that creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take the same damage and be knocked prone.
Interesting.
So basically, it describes the ability to like miss being hit as a dex save, basically dodging out of the way.
What's the save DC?
16.
He can definitely get out of the way.
I guess what I wanted to know though is how far it is. If he's very close to her, or if he's far away from her.
He's right next to her right now, and this thing is essentially going to draw Asuna back 20 feet to its maw, not get a nibble, and then hurl Asuna 20 feet towards Halaz.
Into him.
Yeah, and is there a damage associated with that fling?
Yes, it's just like falling. It says if a target strikes a solid
I actually have a quick question. Can I use a reaction when that thing attacks me?
Yes.
Yeah.
When it grabs me, I know it's not technically within 10 feet of me, but part of it is. Would that count?
Yes. When you're
what's the wording on the reaction?
It says when you take damage from a creature within 10 feet of you, you can use this reaction.
I mean, it's not an effect. It is the physical form of this thing.
But it's not within 10 feet because reach doesn't mean you're within that distance.
It's literal tentacles.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I hate to physics, but it physically tangibly moves within that range.
I would be pushing the thing away from me with like force damage to clarify.
Okay, what's the
well,
ability?
okay, so if nothing else, it's going to bring you close to bite it. So that's when you're definitely going to be within 10 feet of it.
Oh, so, yeah. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So strength saving throw of 22.
Okay. 19. It fails.
Sweet. And it takes 2d8 force damage. Oh, I don't know what my d8s look like. They're the little like two pyramids.
Ass to
Okay.
ass.
4 and 7, so 11 force damage, and it's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. I suppose it's pushed 10 feet away and she remains grappled, which means we're now 30 feet from Hallis, right?
Yeah.
Because she kind of comes with it.
Yeah.
All right. He chucks her at Hallis.
Okay.
Does Hallis get struck?
Yeah, I think what's going to probably happen here. What's the damage situation from the hurling?
1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown. So
Okay.
if he were to get hit, they would both take that. But if he were to not get hit, she would keep going and hit something else and take perhaps more, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out here.
Yeah.
How far can Asuna be thrown by this thing?
Up to 60 feet.
Okay. I think Hollis is going to step in at the 30 point, and essentially they'll share the damage. I think that's probably what the spirit of the rule is.
Well, it says, or take the same damage and be knocked prone.
Well, it's not 60 feet of damage; it's 30 feet of damage.
No. Yeah. Whatever that distance is. It says if the target is thrown at another creature, that creature must succeed on a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw, or take the same damage and be knocked prone.
Okay.
It's only 10 damage for 3d6.
So go ahead and yeah. So he's gonna take that, and he is going to tumble backwards. He's currently prone, essentially in the spot where Asuna was previously, and sets her down. I'll go ahead and take that damage, and
how much damage?
10.
10?
10.
Okay, sorry for that confusing.
And now it's Adele's turn.
Yeah. Adele will then Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Nat 20 on Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Who are you aiming for? Hollis or Asuna? Hollis? Okay.
And you said max it out, so that's going to be 46 necrotic.
Okay.
And the second Eldritch Blast is a 25.
He's gonna shield that one. He throws up a shield that looks like it engulfs as he's hit with that first one. Throws up a shield that seems to wrap around him and Asuna.
Okay, third Eldritch Blast is a dirty 20.
And that's going to miss as well.
Okay, enter.
Yeah, those two bounce off of this shield around Halas. And Asuna, you see blood start to run out from under his skull mask and drip over the teeth of this skull, and run down and begin to fall in thin rivulets in this shimmering blue light. And he tries to stand back up, and you can feel his arms fatigue holding you. And he looks down and he says, "After all this time, we're finally going to be free." And as he stands you up, and he climbs to his feet, he reaches down and he picks up his sword. And as you look up at him, that blood beginning to run down the front of his chest and over him, feels something uniquely painful. And as you look down, you see protruding from your chest a crisp blade. And as you look down, this slithering blade slips through your chest. And you hear, "I've been waiting a long time for this, Mother." And the rest of you look as you begin to see this blade carve out Asana's heart, and you see a man standing behind her with deep auburn hair and a close cropped beard, and you see him grab Asana by the hair and pull her face back, and he kisses her on the cheek. And then you see a gush of blood from her chest as he pulls her heart out through her back and holds it still beating, and then discards her body to the side. And then he looks, and as Halaz looks down and begins to reach towards her falling body, you see this man reach over and rend from Halaz's face this mask, and you can see the twisted, distended face, the skin torn from Halaz's face as blood and tears run down. And you hear as he falls to the ground a snap in his neck. And as each of you look on, yes, you see Clover, their son. And at first, he seems very normal looking. A gentleman wearing knickers and suspenders, a white shirt now covered in blood. And he holds in one hand this mask, and in the other, the heart of his mother. And then he begins to eat it.
Oh, hi, Clover. Oh, my.
Yeah, TV, you got a question?
Svetlana is visibly swooning right now.
Yes, it's understandable.
100% weak in the knees.
We didn't have beef, but now we do.
Literally
And
rolling in
it's
my
just
grave.
like, it's just, especially after the bite gets taken out of the heart, it's just like,
Yeah, that's understandable. An understandable disposition. In 3 big bites, he consumes this heart, and he looks out at all of you, and blood running from his mouth. He looks over the party and he says, "Get out!" And he puts the mask over his face. And as he does, can I get Constitution saving throws from everyone except for Asana, who is dead?
I would be trying to run forward to give him a big hug.
Too late.
Glint is kind of like silent or like quietly humming the Phantom of the Opera theme to herself.
Nice.
Got a 9.
Bad.
wait, what? It was Constitution.
9.
Bad.
7.
19?
Well, Nola, weren't you down? When you
10 for Adele.
Oh, wow.
I
You guys
got
are all
the-
going to feel some pain here. That's exciting.
Gableep got a 25.
Don't
Good
worry
for me.
don't worry about him. Each of you is going to take 36 points of psychic damage.
Wait, a 19 didn't do it?
No.
No.
I used Tomb of Levistus.
Okay.
And get 80 temp HP.
That's magnificent.
And you said 36 points of damage?
Yes.
That's fun.
Your thing
isn't
goes
it?
unconscious.
That's really fun.
I'm so proud of my son.
Right? This is why we are family. If Nere's seeing
How's
Cam,
everybody
she's
doing?
fine.
How's everybody doing?
I got
Down.
points.
Down.
Okay.
I'm not doing good. I'm not down, but I'm not doing good.
Okay. Yeah. Zero.
I'm coming,
How you
Martha.
doing?
0 looks down on what is going on
no,
here.
No. How are
Oh.
you doing hit point wise? No, because this is going to be a very different
this
shift.
is what happens.
Okay.
And when that hits, and that one feather that he's been holding on this whole time, he falls to the ground.
Is it next to Glint?
No, and here, well, yes and no, because those of you who are still conscious, look out, and you don't see the green grass or the sun in the sky. You don't see the house to the west. No, you see gray skies. You see gray skies, and you see your party members unconscious on the deck of the ship, hovering some 500 feet above this ocean of darkness below. And as you look out, you see this feather dancing on the deck of the ship. And then you begin to hear screaming in the distance. And those of you who are still conscious see demons, an army of them, flying towards you from a rift of volcanoes dripping with lava, the scar of the earth before you. That is where I'll leave you tonight.
Wait. Is Joanne on the piano boat?
You don't see him.
Hi.
Well, I hope that now that my brother is, like his own patron, doing his own thing, hopefully he'll let me pop by every now and then. I know he's probably a little bit, doing his thing. If I live,
Well, I'm gonna write my sequence down for next time then.
I think by next time I'll decide whether or not she'd want to go with her parents or come back.
Yeah, I will also say this to be very clear. Narasine, all of those memories exist in your mind still. You still think Hollis was your dad. You still feel like Asuna was your mom. You still feel like Clover's your brother. All of those things are still very real inside of your mind.
Such a great game.
I'm so delighted right now.
Wait, why is Asuna dead?
Find out now.
Because if you kill or if you cut the heart out of a kitsune, they die. But that's the only way you can kill them.
Wow. Okay, but like Haven is Haven gonna have a new character? Are you leaving us?
She's probably planned this, and that's why she joined.
Haven, I just saw you again.
From the beginning to give us a hard time, so she could hurt us.
It was the plan from the full beginning to
Oh
come
my
in
God.
and destroy your worlds.
But oh my God.
I delighted in watching you guys completely fucking fall apart.
It's
So much quicker than I thought you would. I loved it so much. I love working with you guys. This is an amazing game. And yes, I am going to be leaving. I'm not going to be continuing the game.
No!
I know.
We're gonna miss you.
Not really.
Miss you guys.
Jeez.
My
I
man.
won't miss you
Matt, he
either,
wasn't
bro.
the strongest caster anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, now Glint is going to be strongest caster.
Oh yeah, Glint is now.
Full cleric.
Not quite, but almost.
She's
Until Zero gets back.
she's a grave cleric.
Yeah, the way that I sort of worked to build Glint the way that Glint was played. I had to do
But
the
reborn Glint.
multi-classing. Yeah, Glint reborn. So
Because
yeah.
Glint used to be a fallen Asimar grave cleric, and now she's a Kalishtar grave cleric.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of this is that Haven has had the rare opportunity to metagame the entire time.
Right.
So
What the heck?
So everything that you guys have said out of character has effectively been fair game to
Amazing.
to leverage characters in game.
I literally used everything you said against you, and I didn't need a court of law.
I love it.
Wait, that's why he took my fucking shoes?
Yes, I
What the
100%
fuck?
took your shoes from you.
It was
I
her,
didn't do it. It
literally
wasn't
her
me.
fault.
It
Your
was
eyes,
actually
your
me the whole
shoes, she
time.
took everything.
Well, oh my god.
Watching
you got nothing on me.
I am
was my
so
favorite part.
fucking betrayed right now. Oh my god.
That's my mama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Curiously, do you even know enough about Glint to be able to hurt her in the same way?
Well, I don't think
No,
so.
but that's the thing. You came in the last minute, so like you were actually a genuine surprise for me.
It was a big surprise for
But you didn't even react.
Well,
I did. I was like, what the? I like leaned forward and I was like, what is this? Is he like trying to share something? Like Pix and Pixels didn't look like an actual person. So I was like, is this like some screen?
Oh, I don't look like an
whatever is
actual
like
person.
crawling
I
around in
see.
the darkness? And then you started speaking and I was like, holy shit, there's a person.
There's a person there.
I'm a person.
So
Hi.
is this so this is last game until when?
If I'm lucky, next Sunday.
I just realized
Okay.
we've never played together. I've only seen you play, Haven.
Yeah.
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 I want to see what I would get.
Yeah, it should be very interesting.
Oh, so we're
to-
gonna
Nice to
start.
meet you.
So we're gonna start season 3 next Sunday.
if y'all are free,
If you're lucky.
Okay.
within reason, yeah, we're gonna kick it off. Should be very
Okay.
interesting. You guys are much closer to someplace.
Great.
I don't feel that.
We'll see if we survive.
Yeah, you guys are ready for a fight against some demons, right?
Great.
No.
No?
No.
Come
I didn't
on.
destroy you at all.
It's fine.
You just gotta
Gosh.
come with your 3 background characters.
I have
ready
2
to go.
hit points.
Damn.
I am 27.
Imagine
started
having
off-
hit points at
I
the
started
moment.
off with 123.
Jeez
I refrained
Louise.
from healing specifically because I was like, she would save it on the off chance that she could heal her parents after the battle so that she could maintain the happy home.
Incredible. Thank you
saved.
for thinking of your family and not your friends. Wow.
That's my mom and my dad. My
that's-
thankfully, my uncle didn't need to get involved. You know, oh my God, where's
That was your brother.
that's right.
That was
Devin
your
is
brother.
serving the family.
Uncle.
Oh.
Yeah,
He serves the family,
Uncle
yes.
Vecna.
See what I mean? When Glint's around, everybody's just like, I'm just gonna save my spell slots.
Yeah. That's so real.
The salty healer.
To be fair, I used up almost all my spell slots on other things, like smites.
I have refused to heal people before.
Rightfully
I-
so.
I only
Yes.
have my paladin lay on hands.
You,
but I had a lot of
Xander.
it.
You kept dying because you kept mouthing people off. And then I was just like, all right, I'm not even gonna get you up.
Well, to be fair, that still happens.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. Look at this. This is my not shocked face.
So in fairness, probably could have done a little more for Noller, but I was expecting a different ending to this fight.
Well, I mean,
It's just step on me.
yeah, you
You
did.
got back up.
Yeah, it's fair. That's true too. Did save you from a third potential death save.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I do love this so much because I don't think I actually broadcast that episode where you guys sort of went around town and made friends and and
Right.
came back. But
The side quest episode.
yeah, when Noller and Narasine went to her brother's room, it was
Oh
a
yeah.
very
You-
And
interesting.
I wasn't even here for that. So I didn't really know a whole lot about Clover. And
I
I
did.
didn't know how the end of this fight was going to pan out either. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started sobbing.
Yes.
It was a pretty good.
I'd
I
like
gotta
to one
say-
day learn what my brother is.
I gotta say, Haven, that's
And I
really.
did nothing really.
Thanks,
Well,
Colin.
it's a hard fought battle with death.
What were you saying, Pix?
I'm saying with Clover, I did nothing there about
There's
them
nothing,
there
there's
too.
nothing to be done. That was it. Go ahead,
Nothing.
Pix.
Proban has something far more important than me to say.
Death saving
Oh
throws.
shit! Snap. The yeah, the whole thing with Clover, kind of a cutscene, nothing to be done.
No, jokes aside, it was really cool the way that you actually like used people's like the information that they gave you on their characters to like hurt them. That's really
yeah.
genius.
Oh yeah. During everybody's like blurbs about their characters at the beginning in the round robin every single time,
You're like,
I
interesting.
would just be like, oh, this. I'm really focused on. I'm gonna take his eye. Like I just sort of like
Jesus.
check it and make horrible things I was gonna do to them.
Can I
Okay,
at least
I
know
know.
what was the plan for each person?
What?
What was the plan for each person?
Oh yes.
I wanted to rip off Noller's arm, and then I wanted to at one point try to lock you in a situation where you saw your parents. I think, and like they tried to kill you or something. I can't remember the specific details there. I wanted to take Zero's emblem out of the chest specifically. I just thought it was neat. And the fact that it was embedded in there, I was like, oh, that's rad. And it's coming out. I don't know why, but it's coming out.
What about Svetlana's circlet? Is that why that was got to say? I had Lisa. I'm not in
Oh my
control.
goddamn
The
shoes.
circlet and the shoes were really pretty, and Crowbrain needed to have them. And I didn't know you would unravel that hard with them, but like
Listen, with the
that
Raven
was
right
literally
here.
my favorite part. I also at one point wanted to try to lock Svetlana in a mental situation where she was stuck in like a strip clubby type thing and being like constantly tortured and hurt by the people there.
That is fair, but I'm sorry, darling. The only person that can mentally fuck me like that is the bastard.
Yeah, no, he was gonna be the owner of the club.
Oh snap!
Narasine,
You just solved my trauma for me. This was great.
I did not
did a net
mean
gain.
to do that.
This-
That was not my intent. And I am fucking stoked it worked out that way. I took your eye, right?
yeah, it's somewhere in the house.
Yeah, no, I straight up that was a Rocket the Raccoon moment. Like, I'm gonna get that eye. That's mine now.
I'm gonna get that arm.
And Adele, I can't remember.
Do me.
Adele was the more difficult one. What did I?
Well, they were murdered. so they
Oh,
could just get
that
murdered
was
over and over again.
there was a part of it that was the patronage.
Oh, right. Yeah, cutting you off from being able to contact, keeping
Okay.
you cut off was something that I knew would really mess with you.
Part
It
of
didn't work
Paula's
Keep you
with-
off your game.
offer would have been to trap. Maybe not trap, partially trap, but essentially give Adele their own demi-domain.
Yeah.
Sung to the tune of Baka Mitai.
It's okay. Someone else took that demi domain.
Yep.
I'm proud of him for it.
Yep.
I wonder
So
what's gonna happen with Clover.
I gotta know real quick if you got everybody here. Were you paying attention during what I was talking about with Glint?
There was a lot you were
What
talking
would you
about
have-
with Glint.
What would you have done with her?
Oh yeah, no, that would be. God, that's a hard one.
Huh.
How could you hurt
Well,
Glint?
I
Because
mean,
Death,
Put her 5
Death
feet away
is
from
just
everyone she cares about without
Death
nothing she can
was
do while they get.
Death was a minor hurdle for Glint.
Just cut her from the Raven Queen or some sort.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
cut
Well,
her
I
from
want to
the
hear
Raven
what she
Queen.
would say. I want to hear what she would say.
I don't remember a lot of the details of what you said, so
Okay.
too busy,
Yeah,
too busy trying to kill
exactly.
everybody. It's a little
correct.
It's a
And you were a
busy.
definite curveball.
That's kind of her thing.
fantastically.
So, Pix, are you with us throughout the rest of the game, or were you a one-shotter?
Oh, I'm gonna be with you guys.
Yes.
Yay!
That's a very, very exciting.
Rob is like,
proposition.
God fucking damn it.
It's a-
More
more
to that
posi-
is I'm
positivity.
just
That's right. More RP.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of it. All right, I gotta resolve something. So everybody
Okay.
control your D's real.
No. Okay.
All right, Mister. There's my fucking feather.
Yeah. So when I created Zero, I had one rule for myself. If ever I reached 0 hit points, he was going to disappear. He was going to be done. And that happened at the end. Clover killed him. So, Merry birthday, Narasine.
Triumphant Vecna. Oh my god, I can't believe this.
So, yeah, there you go, Glint. He's not to be killed, or she's not to be killed yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That was
had
the last rule.
Yeah, we had a duel to the death plan because we had differences in worldview. Mine
Well, how
being-
is she looking?
Oh, me? I'm already unconscious. I'm an
No, no.
unconscious. You could see my.
No, Asuna. I know you're unconscious.
Oh, dead.
No, Asna's dead. Dead.
That's what
Oh
I
no,
think.
I'm
ripped
dead.
out.
My heart was literally ripped out of my chest.
That's what I
I'm
figured.
gone.
So,
But
Who
what I
were you
meant
referring
for
to
Glint
then?
was Narasine. Xander's character,
Oh.
Narasine, is not to be killed yet.
okay.
And that is because you follow the Raven Queen and Narasine does not. But that was also a rule because of a deal between Narasine and Zero. And now that Zero is gone,
All bets are off.
yeah, all bets are off, I guess. I still have to figure out if I will continue in the game with a new character, or if I will let you all just continue on the game and watch from the sidelines. So that's where I'm at in this.
This is an emotional roller coaster.
What is
We
happening?
can't lose two people in one night.
I've ruined everything.
What? Jimbo, why?
not everything.
I made
And
a
I'm not
rule
even-
for this character.
And I'm not even
Yeah,
up
but
to
why
speed.
would you not continue on as a different character?
The emotional.
I'll have to
connection.
figure that out or see if I can think of someone that should be here.
And I'm not even like up to speed on everything that's happened in this campaign. I wanted to be there at the start, but I couldn't because I moved.
Ugh,
Well,
That'll
much
be a
just
great in
happened.
character to sort of bring you up to speed after the demon fight, of course.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What I love about Glint, honestly, is that
And we
I
don't
don't is that I don't have to like pay attention to much because she doesn't pay attention to much. So
It's
like
a good
if
way
I
of
miss-
building a character.
so if I miss any of the details, I can just ask out of character and then pretend like Glint just like was aware. And then if not, like it's like, okay, well, she wasn't paying attention. She was looking at something shiny.
God damn it.
Raven Drain.
Listen, Xander. It's not
yeah.
the universe, it's Hadley. He's being a sadist.
I didn't do
I
this.
don't know. I just heard a couple of
wasn't in
people.
charge of any of this. Why
Yeah.
does everyone think it's me?
She
But
needs
it's
someone to put
happening.
her finger to.
I just work here.
No. No,
Love you,
you are the
Hadley.
manager, okay?
Yeah, I'm like the branch manager, not like the district
No,
manager
you were
or
the
the
general
CEO.
manager.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is like I'm just like, listen, I just work here too. Okay,
You're the
the
man who
orders
manages.
the orders come down from on high. I just handed you the paperwork that you have
Is
to
Haven
fill
the
out.
on high?
Is
I
what?
think
Is Haven the on high?
In this case, actually, yes, 100%. This for this act of the game, yes, absolutely,
Wow.
yes.
Knew it.
Amazing. I was really you seemed very squishy from the start. So every combat I was a little bit worried about, like, especially when I got turned on everyone. I was like, if it just turns into me versus Asuna, if I get like all 3 attacks in, I can easily like
Oh,
an
I was
average
fine.
90 something damage with a
I
crit.
was
We're
fine.
talking.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I love that even Noller ended up like giving me a scythe. I didn't end up using it. I was about to. I was
Oh,
about to
the
start chopping
halberd,
people's
yeah.
heads off.
Oh,
I was stoked about that.
Well, at least you didn't get to use it.
And I would have had necrotic damage on top of it with it every time I slashed someone with it. So I was gonna get real slicey and dicey.
Yeah, I had plans for that last hit on you too.
I was gonna make Daddy proud of me.
I think you
You're
did.
gonna have to
I think
deal
you
with
did make Daddy
this
proud.
a lot.
It's what a lot, Crow.
Sander and his new personality.
Oh yeah. Well, what a new personality. He plays every
Near
character like this.
Nearsine, you will either
Xander's
cobble
always
me
the
a new pair of fucking shoes, or I'm going to gut Devin in front of your fucking eyes.
You're gonna have to
First
get
off, you
back
couldn't
first.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, first you're gonna have to get back to
find
this
him.
demi plane.
Oh, and I actually, okay, so out of character, I did actually order you new shoes from the cobbler the night before the fight, but we would have to find our way back to the town we are now somewhere away from, so I don't think we can get those for you.
My god. Do you have oh my god, this makes me so
I did
happy
it like right
now.
before I went and did the Vecna ritual in the church.
God damn it. And you
Told you.
didn't tell me? What
It
the
was gonna be a
fuck?
surprise. It was like, oh, who
Yee.
knows?
And
Like,
also, you weren't present that
fuck your
time. The
shoes.
session right after that.
it was like, fuck your
Loser.
shoes. Surprise. But then it's just like,
I
fuck
see what you mean, man.
Again, pick.
He's gotten worse somehow.
He's getting worse.
Look
I
at
never got to check on my dragon.
It's not my fault. Hadley
Oh
keeps letting me live.
no.
Why are you
I
looking at me? No, it's just
My egg is still on me. I just haven't gotten a chance to check on it.
Sure.
Fatima, I found out that Miss Weezy died.
What?
Well, you told me that, Hadley.
That she went back to the moon.
You did? You said she was gone.
I
Wait,
said
it's
I
not
said-
the moon.
Lana for thinking
said-
that way, but
I
then
said you. This is wait. No, I have to stop real
it's
quick.
just
here.
like the door that you
the
opened.
Cried about it.
no,
Really solemn.
I
Somber.
but it was I was like, you asked where's Wheezy, and I was like, oh, she died, and you were like, what? And I was like, I'm just kidding. She went back to the moon with all the other dragons. It's but the
Okay,
dying
okay.
part was what stuck.
I have to go, so I'll be ready to scream at all of you again next Sunday.
Excellent.
Bye.
I look forward
It's
to
okay, so
it. Oh,
He's running in a big field
here's
with a
the-
bunch
when
of
I showed up, I knew so little about this campaign that I had no idea if me coming in all happy would be like the worst thing for the characters.
it's a
'cause I
good
had-
foil. It's a good
Ready?
foil. That's for sure.
absolutely a perfect aesthetic to bring into this depressing fucking
good.
party.
That's the thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of sad
What are
boy
you
city
trying to
girls.
say,
All
Xander?
sad.
She was literally-
I'm not sad. I'm angry.
You actively have been sad about many things.
I
Angry.
made her
Shoes.
so mad.
God
So
damn it.
good.
like
You mad, bro?
I don't understand what I did to make everyone hate me so much.
Nobody hates you. We just love to
You
torment
wouldn't
you.
stop
This is not
talking
the same
about the
thing.
shoes. You brought this on yourself.
No, why would you take a woman's shoes?
I love this petty attitude. You
God
talked about it
damn
so
it.
much that I had to take it.
And then you know what the worst part is too? The worst part is that the eyes weren't even a part of Haven's fucking
That was
plan
right. That was
or
your
Hadley's.
fault. That was
No.
your fault.
Like the eyes just happened because of the stupid ass fucking wild surge.
Yep.
God
Yep.
damn it. No,
So
Hadley, I'm just
That was just a
convinced that you hate
delightful side
me.
effect.
No.
No, you're still alive, aren't you?
Yeah.
For now.
For
Yeah,
now.
for now.
Yeah. You guys will have some
We got
fun.
one of you.
Hadley,
It's probably
just remember that you're gonna be in the Pacific Northwest soon. So like, an eye for an eye, murder for murder is all I'm saying.
Taking her shoes is equivalent to murder in this situation.
No, I'm just saying if he kills, I'm saying that if he kills Svetlana before he makes it up to Portland,
I'm not
I
in charge
hope
of the other
I hope you
creatures in this
enjoy.
world.
I hope you enjoy the drive up.
What are you talking
That's all
about?
I'm
Blimp
gonna
was talking about this
say.
whole time. They're the designated healer. They'll keep you alive.
Yeah, it's fine. Magnificent. Unfortunately, what?
Bye, everybody.
I can't wait to roll death
Goodbye,
saving throws next week.
Yeah, and remind you as
I
always
miss
to be
you
good.
guys.
Take care of yourselves. And if it can't be good,
Don't
Yeah.
get caught.
But it's only fun when you get caught.
it's not true.
Night.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Mwah,
Bye, dreams,
mwah,
everybody.
mwah, mwah, mwah.
Love you. Bye.
Toodles.